Yo, what's good, YouTube? What's up, PlayStation Nation? The Council is back with another podcast, episode 108. Yes, you heard it right. 108. The title of this podcast is going to be PlayStation Arrogance? Question mark. But yeah, man, I know this is not Thursday. You know, the Council podcast is usually on a Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern time. But, you know, things happen, had to delay. But we're here on a Friday. That's all that matters, people. That is all that matters. We are here. Anyway, let's get into the whole show. If you guys are new to the show, what is that background? This is a conversational podcast where we talk about the games that we are playing throughout the week. Because at the end of the day, we are gamers that play games. Simple concept. You already know the deal. Also, we talk about or speak about the PlayStation news that happened throughout the week, and we save a set topic, usually till the end of the show, which you guys can always participate in the live chat. Definitely appreciate everybody that do support the Council podcast, and you know the MOG podcast, Mind of Gamers podcast, the Gamers That Play Games podcast. We out here all day podcasting. It is crazy.
Let's podcast more games.
Let's podcast. Hell yeah. But yo, big shout out to everybody, man, that came through. Definitely appreciate it. Or everybody that's gonna watch. Definitely appreciate it. We got a good show for you guys today. Hopefully a more balanced show. Where you know we got some sluggers in here, man. We got some sluggers. But yo, let's introduce the guest that is here. First time. Well, I don't think one person is first, but this person's the first time. Let's introduce the first timer of the Council podcast. He does listen to the Council podcast time and time, but he's the first timer of this podcast. The episode 108. This is his first podcast. After 2 years, he's been asking me, Jabbar, can I get on the podcast? And I've been telling him, I don't know, man, little X-body. I'm just joking. But anyway, let's introduce my man, the Slayer.
And he's gonna
no.
Oh, man,
the Slayer of
oh man,
I think he was gonna say these ponies. I think that's what he's gonna say. I'm gonna
well, he was about to say
the
something.
Slayer of these
I know, right? And he got quiet.
Mr. I don't got a nickname for Rashad. We're gonna call Rashad
Defender of
bully.
Xbox Live.
Call him the bully. The bully of these fighters, man. Rashad ain't allowed in these fighting game rooms because he be out here disrespecting. Unacceptable. But yo, Rashad, introduce yourself, man, and let us know the games you've been playing throughout the week, man.
Alright, man. You know what I'm saying? What's up? You know, y'all know me, Rashad. You know, leader of the Xbox Defense Force and shit. Now.
My man said, forget the neutral. Let's leave the neutral at the door.
See that? But that's what it's all about, though. You know, some people take stuff way too seriously.
Yeah, I know,
that's
right?
what it's all about.
But nah, man, you know, Shy, aka Knuckles, as everybody know me on PS4 and Xbox. Games I've been playing throughout the week. Same games, Tekken 7. I just got Tekken 7 on the 4, so I'm putting in some work over here, waiting for these challenges to pop up that everybody been claiming they want to do. Injustice 2, y'all know how I get down on that already too. Had to get back on my For Honor, man. I've been missing my PS4. I haven't had it for about a month since my son was born. So just got it back, you know, grinding, putting in the work. All of the time that I miss, you know what I'm saying, switching back and forth from Xbox and PS4. Same games though, you know what I'm saying? Whenever there's a challenge or competition, I gotta show up, you know what I'm saying? So
whenever there's a challenge or competition, we hang up a sign saying no Rashad.
Hey, I missed the last tournament, man, for Street Fighter because I hadn't had my system at the time. So unfortunately, you know what I'm saying? But
we had some heavy hitters in there, man. We had some real heavy hitters.
I was watching some footage, man. I was mad too. I'm like, man, some old BS, man. I'm supposed to be up there.
I definitely would have wanted to see you in there though, because I think we had Broly Legs crossover. This chick named 420 Goddess, which is a beast. We had OG the Killer. It was a lot of heavy hitters in there. And I definitely would have wanted to see some Rashad versus like crossover Rashad versus Broly Legs just to see.
I want crossover, man. That's the only person I've been concerned with in this tournament since the first one that I saw him in, that lost to him in, was him. I ain't care about nobody else being in it. I ain't care if y'all had Justin Wong, Daigo. I ain't care. I wanted that nigga.
Look, let me tell you, bro. Like, crossover's a problem, but that 420 goddess, let me tell you, bro. She even gave crossover a little run for his money. Like, real talk, she was on point this tournament. So you definitely would have had. You know, I believe in your skill, Rashad. Believe me, but you would have had that would have been a fight, bro. There was a lot, man. That'd have been a fight.
And let me tell y'all what Rashad just did, in case y'all missed it. You see, most people, they'll see like somebody like crossover who was dominating a tournament. The guy who went to losers and just won his way all the way back up. Most people are like, man, I ain't fooling with crossover. That boy Rashad said, I've been mad at this dude since the first time.
Yeah, real. I'm like, that's who I want to fight. Man. Damn that. That's what I'm looking for.
Yeah. Rashad said, put him in the first round against crossover. So if one of them lose, they get to fight again in finals.
But yeah, that's all the games you've been playing, man.
Yeah, pretty much, man. I'm gonna take a break from the fighters, probably in a couple more days, and get back on my Mass Effect. I've been trying to get through that. But I mean, it's hard though, man. I mean, I'll jump in a party, man, and on Xbox or PlayStation, and somebody start running off at the mouth like, "Oh, I'm a beast at this and beast at that." And when I hear that, I'm like, "Forget it, man. Let's start."
I tried to stay away, but I just
for real. That's just how it happened, man. Especially with randoms too. Oh man.
Yeah, that's look, man. It's definitely great to have you on the Council Podcast, man. We are really excited to hear your thoughts on all these topics, man. Yeah. And then we got somebody that is probably probably the biggest PlayStation guy in here. Like, like I'm not even kidding. This guy just came from E3. Got his shit signed from Shuhei Yoshida himself. And this guy buys PlayStation cardboard cutouts. This guy buys the PlayStation merch. Like, this guy is hardcore, and I respect this man because I thought I was hardcore. I'm nowhere near this guy's level, but Alex, man, it's great to have you on the show, man. Introduce yourself if you have a YouTube channel. Go ahead and put that out there and let us know the games you've been playing throughout the week, man.
All right. My name's Alex PSX on YouTube. I finally found the perfect name for my channel. I've been searching for a while, like, to find the right flow to fit for it. Mm-hmm. The games I've been playing are Kill Strength, trying to get that plat. I have 2 trophies away, which I'm grinding right now for it. Other than that, almost done with Killzone 2 myself. Yep, I only have the multiplayer trophies left. It's been a while to get used to the shooting in that game, but I feel like I've gotten down pretty good on it. That's about it.
Okay, that's what's up, man. Damn, you playing some old school games. That's definitely dope. But definitely appreciate you for coming through, man. And we are definitely excited to hear your thoughts as well. You, me, and the PlayStation guy, you coming from E3 and everything. Definitely want to hear your thoughts on some things, man. Definitely. And then we got a council veteran, the king of we gonna call him
accidental randomness,
the king of shit talk. Because let me tell you something. Look, man, Michy, that's the big bro. I nothing but love, but yo, you get this man in the room and y'all start talking about Xbox, you might as well just clear out.
See, Rashad, I keep telling him, Rashad. There we go. Where did we meet, Rashad?
We met on the box.
That's cool. That's what I tell him. Who do we roll with, Rashad? We roll with nothing but shit talkers, right?
All the time. Same people.
I'm a shit talker when it comes to like shooters.
Same people that we met on Xbox all be on PS4 in the same party talking the same shit we used to talk back on 360. Bro.
Yeah, we used to talk about each other so bad it was ridiculous.
Yo, first of all, I need y'all to clarify because my man just asked you where did we meet, and you just say we met on the box.
We met on Xbox 360. I apologize.
Hold up. Before Barry tried to make some stuff gay. Barry, the same dude that be talking about hugging and kissing dudes.
Yo, he do. Barry, you do. Admit it.
I spread love, man. Spread love.
Spread love. You spread love to women. With men, you just do a handshake, man.
Man, then get love too, man. Y'all
Tap
get
elbows.
Nah, I don't want no love, man.
Y'all get all hugs.
I'm good.
Yo, before, come on, computer's messing up a little bit. I need to ask Rashad a question. I heard he playing Tekken 7 on the PS4. Yeah. You know what I mean? He didn't announce that to nobody in here, but it's cool though. But who are you using, sir?
Got a number of people. I got Law is my main, Brian is my second, Dragunov.
Oh man, you use my main?
Man, that's my boy, man. I got Dragunov, I got Josie, Jen.
I don't like Josie, but okay.
Dragunov is a problem.
Dragunov is a problem.
Dragunov is a problem.
That dash 2 is very quick.
Yeah, he is a fool with it. But I got a couple people. I'm about to go to training with King. I've never played King on any Tekken in my life, and for some reason,
yeah, you know what's funny? I tried King twice. I've tried him on Tekken Tag, and I tried him on what Tekken was that? Resurrection. I don't like him. I don't like King. I just can't.
King is always good. I can't never use him, but I know King. I always hated playing him.
Yeah, that's the reason why I wanted to pick him up. I'm like, I hate playing him, but look, I don't never see anybody really doing a whole lot with him. So I'm like, well, let me get my hands on him, see what I can.
He's real. He's real. He's technical in some senses. He's got a lot of good grapple moves though.
That giant swing, that little move where he spins around you and cracks your hand.
Oh yeah, that move.
70% damage, bro. Giant swing. If you don't tech roll on that, you're dead on the giant swing.
Look, bro. These are the only characters that anybody should be using. Well, no, don't use them. These my mains, real quick. Brian, Eddie Gordo. I only pull out Eddie Gordo when I'm trying to cheese. Because people try to talk shit. It's like, all right, cool. And then Paul.
The thing is, Eddie Gordo is not cheese. Just a lot of people don't know how to punish him because he goes a lot of low attacks. And people are trying to do, lows, try to respond with lows or highs, but they don't understand the while standing buttons. So if you're not while standing punishing him, you're gonna get frustrated with Eddie Gordo. Like if you come in with lows and stuff like that, you can easily punish it. You just gotta practice your while standing. Yeah. And a lot of people like get into it. They're gonna be like, oh shit, this nigga Eddie Gordo. I mean, this dude Eddie Gordo is crazy. Like he's doing all these lows, and you're trying to block it. You're blocking low, and then every time you try to press a button, he's blocking. So you're not punishing him. Yeah. You're not doing it correctly.
Yeah, I remember those days back when I was young.
Hell yeah.
When dudes in school used to talk shit. And it's like, oh, okay, let's go to the arcade down the block after school.
Yeah. Oh man.
I definitely came home a rich man those days.
I know, right? Man, I used to be taking so many people's money on the sticks at the arcade ball.
No, don't use Eddie Gordo. I'm like, why not?
We definitely got to.
Yo, Rashad, I hope we seeing you in the Tekken 7 tournament in August.
Oh yeah, I'm in there. Oh yeah.
Damn. Actually, I just looked at the rules. It said no Rashad. My fault.
That is a rule. Well, my bad. I know Michy was introducing me. My bad, Michy. Go ahead.
Yeah. Mich, man. Go ahead and introduce yourself, man. Give us the games, bro.
First off, shout out to the beautiful wife who currently got her TV yesterday. Hit me for $1,300, but I love her so.
Oh my!
Took it like a shot of liquor. You know what they say? Happy wife, happy life.
Yep.
I mean, Christmas coming up,
yeah.
Go ahead and hit me up with a few, new TV or something like that.
Yeah, I'll buy you a Jolly Rancher or something. But as far as what I've been playing, Final Fantasy 14 Stormblood. Final Fantasy 14 is my favorite game that I've been playing in the last 5 years. It's just good to come home and be somebody else, and literally be somebody else. And as much as people talk about these gaming communities and stuff, when you have a game where you can actually have a community in it, nobody's there that's talking about the gaming community. So it's like, why even bother? You have games like Neverwinter, people don't play that.
Facts.
DC Universe, you don't see a lot of people on there. And the sad part is people won't even try them. I give you credit if you at least tried it. You create a character, you went in and say you didn't like it, that's fine. But you have people that don't even, man, I ain't fooling with that kind of game.
Aragon.
Yeah. You have games, and they're free. That's the worst part. They're free. You won't even play a free game. We know you're not buying games, and you won't play the free stuff? That's crazy. But what else have I been playing? Next Machina. I don't play NBA Live 2K17. Rashad remembers how I used to rage on 2K. But I will watch it.
We ain't gonna get into that, bro.
Man, that brings back some memories. Woo. Man,
Hilarious
one dude
days.
in a tournament, in a season we had one dude that used to say he would beat everybody. We had people beating him by like 70, 72.
Never forget.
Those are always the worst people.
He got beat by 72 points in a basketball game. Like, what are you doing, man?
Like, how do you get this score double? Like, how does that happen? But no, what else? Getting my last little runs with Madden before the new one drops. It's just nice to get one of these created rosters and see people on other teams and see the what if game. Raiders fans, you will enjoy Marshawn Lynch on your team.
Oh, damn.
Especially when you play it at home too. Yeah, y'all gonna enjoy that. And that's pretty much it. I have some VR games that I need to get into, but I've been too tired as of late doing these 70-hour weeks. So I hadn't got into them. But after tomorrow, there's like a free fall game in VR that's free. And it's like you're an Air Force, somebody in the Air Force, and you have to free fall.
Yo, I just got that, yo. Nightfall?
Yeah.
Yo, I just downloaded that just now, bro. It was free.
Yep. And that's one of the good things about VR games, you know. There's some stuff you have to pay for, but it's a lot of stuff that's free. And you'd be surprised the kind of gems they have for free. Oh, and I need to get on the Star Trek Bridge Crew. I'm getting on that too. So
I'm gonna fall asleep just like in the conference.
Oh, that's fine. I just see the people making fun of people and doing the weird stuff.
Michy be playing that quirky shit. He'll play it.
Oh yeah. You know, part of being a gamer is having an imagination. So you know,
Facts.
You can tell the people with whack imaginations when they get the game.
Shot? Is that a shot, sir?
We all know.
Oh man,
the same people to be like,
I don't know if I should feel
like,
some
I
type
can't
of
wait for Call
disrespect.
of Duty, and then people be like, well, Call of Duty's trash. And what else are you playing? People that can't get to level 20 on Forza Horizon 3.
Jesus.
I mean, it's people that never even bought a car on the auction.
Jesus Christ.
Hell no.
Exactly. But they'll be hyping up 4K games and saying dumb stuff like, if you hype for 1080p 60 frames a second, there's something wrong with you. We all passed that. But you can't buy a car in the auction.
Hey, yo, big shout to PlayStation right now. They gave me a notification. I reported 2 people. You know.
Oh damn! You out here snitching?
I'm gonna talk about it a little bit later. But yo, Persona.
Yo.
Keep it so NY. Introduce everybody. Introduce yourself to everybody and let us know the games that you are playing throughout the week.
No doubt, no doubt. Yo, what is good, people, man? It is your boy Persona of Gaming with Persona and the Council and What's Up PlayStation.com. And first and foremost, if you are a newcomer, welcome. And if you're a regular, we appreciate you for coming back. And like I always say, I'm just a gamer trying to share my experiences with the world. These are facts. First off, to Alex and Rashad, thank you guys for coming through to the podcast, man. Really excited to hear you guys' thoughts on these different gaming topics. It's gonna be, as Barry would say, it's gonna be a movie. And yeah, man. So this week has actually been a pretty stable week, man. I don't know, work life, you know, you come home and you just be tired as fuck sometimes. But this week all I've been playing is Next Machina. You know, it's like I sit down and play, and then you know, like you get tired because you know you gotta get up for work or you look at the time. So I'm like, all right, I'm a suspend it and then come back to it later. Then you come home and you gotta start all over. It's like, what the fuck? Like, you know, so I've been playing Next Machina and I've been playing Uncharted 4 multiplayer. They added some new DLC.
They added classic mode, right?
Yeah, they added classic mode, and they added some new guns, the Arrogance 53, and they added the GX3-9, which is a 2-round burst weapon. The Arrogance is a fully automatic mid-range weapon. I did a stream on it yesterday. I did a stream, like gun review and stuff like that of the gun yesterday in the stream, and tried to see if I could carry the team with the gun. Currently, it is not possible. The gun is shit. Do not buy the gun. It is a waste of money. I'm not kidding. If I can't carry the team with the gun, it's not a good gun. And that's how I judge guns in Uncharted. If I can't carry the team with it, it's not a good gun, and it's not a good gun. What else have I been playing? That's been pretty much it this week, man. This week has been a real dry week for me gaming wise. But this weekend, I'm definitely gonna be getting a lot of gaming in. I've been seeing a lot of like Stormblood shit, and that's kind of been like having me excited to play a Final Fantasy. And I'm really glad that Final Fantasy 12 is coming out in 3 weeks, so that I can play that and put my fucking life into that. And then we got Crash coming Tuesday, which I'm highly anticipating. I'm very excited for that. So yeah, I just hope you guys enjoy the show. And yeah, that's it. I'm gonna shut up.
Oh, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. But yeah, it has been a busy week. Graduation, all that stuff that been happening. Everybody was like, "Yo, why are you home, Barry?" Nieces and nephews, they graduate. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, I've been playing Next Machina myself. Very fun game, very addictive game. Very frustrating game as well, but the gameplay is sound. The game is moving fluid. It's Housemarque, people. You already know you got a great game right there from Housemarque. I definitely love Housemarque and the way how they make their games. They have the same kind of implementations within their games, but it's just something about their games that always just works. You know what I mean? Just for those quick little plays of having fun. I started up Life is Strange, and I finished episode 2. So hopefully this weekend I can probably finish episode 3 and move on. But yeah, man, that is a very story-driven, deep game. Definitely liking it a lot. Unfortunately, I didn't finish it like everybody. I stopped playing it, but I will finish it. Kingdom Hearts, you already know, I've been playing through that. Kingdom Hearts 2. I'm just leveling. I'm most likely every time I go into Kingdom Hearts, I'm just leveling up because I know what's in store for me. So I'm trying to get to the highest levels possible. Probably like around 80.
That's what's up.
Then I'll just move on from there. I'm already doing like everybody the second stories for every world before I hit Twilight Town and all that stuff back again. I gotta level up. It's all about the level up, people. It's all about the level up. Been playing some Street Fighter 5. I've been playing some Tekken on the low. You already know. Gotta go offline. Gotta go offline.
Too much.
I mean, Brian is for beginners, but you gotta pick a little advanced character over there, bro. You gotta pick a little advanced character. Persona out there trying to talk trash, man. Come on, man. Can I just talk about the games that I'm playing without your trash talking persona?
Oh yeah, I apologize. You're right. I'm sorry.
You know what I mean? Like every time you always gotta be disrespectful. I'll be like, yo, I'm playing Tekken. You're like, you're not good. You know what I mean? Like, yo, can I just play the game?
I'm sorry, bro. I just, I have to give L's when L's are due.
Also been playing some Guilty Gear. I'm just getting back into the mood of Guilty Gear, man, and I'm going to fit Leo down, and I'm going back to Milia. I'm coming home. Milia, I'm coming home. I'm sorry that I neglected you for this long, but I'm coming back home, and we getting it on Milia. Guilty Gear tournament, July 1st, by the way. So if you didn't sign up, go ahead and sign up. The link is in the description. You guys can see the TOA.challenge.com. Click on that link and you can find all the tournaments that you're interested in. Sign up for it and all that good stuff. Can't go a week without playing any COD. What were we playing? Was it Infinite Warfare?
Oh, that's right. We were playing Infinite Warfare and
Infinite Depression
and Black Ops 3.
No, we didn't get to play Black Ops 3 that night because it was.
We played like one match, and then we couldn't.
We played a few matches of Black Ops 3, and we were like, "Yay!" And then we went to Infinite Warfare. It was like, "Boo."
Oh, did we?
I don't like
Okay.
Infinite Warfare.
Okay, yeah, Infinite Warfare is just not a good COD, man. Let's just keep it 100.
Only thing good is the remaster of it, and they're
What
already
happened?
only thing good is the remaster and the game.
I mean, yeah, the remaster is good. It's a good game. It's a good COD game, but just it's how people will play it. You know what I mean? That's all that matters with COD games. But even though it's not the best of CODs, you know, I still enjoy playing Infinite Warfare time from time, but I just can't play it as long like I can play Black Ops 3. You know, Black Ops 3, I can probably play that for the whole day if I wanted to. But
Goddamn.
Infinite Warfare is just like, yo, 5 matches, then go. Hit it and quit it. Let's go, guys. Keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? Puff, puff, pass. Let's go. But yeah, that's pretty much it that I've been playing throughout the week. It's been a busy week for me personally. But y'all see Crunk is in the building. Yo, Crunk, what is good?
Man, you ain't been doing nothing. Don't tell those lies. I woke up early in the morning. This motherfucker playing old ass Dragon Ball Z, man.
Oh yeah.
Man.
I was. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I was playing Hyper Dragon Ball Z for the PC, well, the Mac or whatever you want to call it. And yeah, I've been testing that out. Testing out the versions, making sure it's running right. And I got both versions to run right now, so the stream is gonna look very good, yo. Because you know some tweaks. You know, the Mac is not native to run on the Mac, but you got to use the software called Crossover, and that was messing up the stream a little bit because I didn't have like the correct update to Crossover. So, but yo, it's gonna be on and popping with that, man. So I'm gonna be playing that, going through the characters, arcade mode. There was an online mode on there, but I can't find it anymore, man. Once I find it, I'll try to put it in the link so people can download it and we can get online to play it. But yeah, it's a fun ass game. Go ahead and download it. Hyper Dragon Ball Z. It is mad fun. They have mad characters in there now because it's a Mugen type game. So you know they can always add characters and characters and characters and characters. But yo, Lord Beerus is broken. Yo, if you watch the stream, yo, Beerus is a beast, bro. Like this guy, well, he should be. But yo, he outclasses everybody by far, bro. He got one move where it's just like that little destructo ball that destroys everybody. It don't matter if you're blocking, you're dead. Oh, Broly's a beast too. But my bad. Go ahead, Crunk. Introduce. I was about to get into that joint, bro.
No, you good. No, I was just reminding you, talking about you been doing shit. Like, you ain't went to work now.
Oh, no.
I woke up early that morning. I'm like, what the hell, Barry? It's like 7, 8 in the morning.
Yeah, I was streaming early in the morning before we was getting ready to go to my nephew's like graduation and all that.
Yeah, I didn't know what you were doing. I'm like, yo, this dude up early in the morning streaming.
Yeah, man.
You'll never be up there early because I'll see Barry like the little PSN pop up. Then I'll see it go away. I'm like, oh, Barry must check something real quick and then went to work.
Yeah.
No, I'd be up.
Yeah, that's what I usually do. I check my stuff real quick, see if any updates have been, then I'll turn it off and head out to work.
Yeah, I'd be up. But what have I been playing this week? Since we had that little E3 sale last week, I bought a couple of games. I've been playing God Eater Resurrection.
That game's trash.
Yeah, I've been playing that. Forget you. I've been playing that, and I've been playing Need for Speed. God Eater was only like $7, $5, and I think Need for Speed was like $7. So.
It's all about the sales.
Yeah, man. Because I was like, let me give Need for Speed another chance because I had it first, and then it was just I don't know. It just wasn't doing it for me. But they updated it a lot. I say that much. I sat here for like 20 minutes waiting on all the updates. So they updated a lot of stuff, and it plays better than it did when I had it. But I've been playing that, and since y'all know I'm a sports girl, the NBA draft was yesterday. My team picked number 1 again. Shouts out to Philadelphia. But I've been playing 2K. Started what you call that joint? Not on my team, but a my league with my Sixers with the brand new rosters and all that stuff. So that's what I've been doing all week because I already knew who we were gonna pick anyway. So I went ahead and did a my league and playing my league and all that stuff. So that's what I've been doing.
Okay, that's what's up, yo.
Yo, real quick before you continue, I just want to say shout out to the Council Podcast because we're the only podcast that take 30 minutes to do intros. Yo, let's go.
Facts.
Oh yeah, and I want before you move on, I want to do a shout out because since I'm talking about the draft, my homeboy got drafted last night. The actual guy that I know, he actually grew up, lived right behind me. I've been knowing this guy since he was in the backyard in the apartments where I used to live at in the hood, shooting in a trash can. My boy Sendarius Thornwell, he's going to the Clippers.
That boy trash, man.
Yeah, shouts out to him.
Nah, I'm just playing.
Talking about my dude, man.
I'm just playing, chill, man.
Talking about my dude. Hey, South Carolina made it to the Final Four. That's all I'm worried about. Final Four representing for the Railroad City. So shouts out to him.
Respect it.
Oh, that's what's up. Yo, also another shout out. Big shout out to my man, Dreology. Today is his birthday. Happy birthday to my man.
Happy birthday,
Happy
Dre.
birthday, dope.
You know what I
Happy
mean?
birthday.
Out here, you know, I definitely
dude in here, man.
I definitely taught him how to play Street Fighter.
He ain't gonna like that.
So when you see me lose to him, I'm just doing it on purpose to make his ego, you know what I mean, a little high. I do the same thing with Rashad sometimes, but you know, I don't like to brag, guys. I don't like to brag. But yo, no, big shout out to my man Dre out here, man. Big shout out to everybody that's in here, man. 30 people in here. Please hit the like button if you like. If you don't want to hit the like button, don't hit the like button. But yo, we're gonna be talking about some PlayStation news, and we're gonna be talking about E3 during the show. But before we get to the topic and all that stuff, let's talk about this travesty that is happening with Activision and how they just straight up lied.
Liars.
This game will never be sold separately.
Now, I know that they was going. I mean, my fault. Set it up. My fault.
I mean, we should have known, but
should have known that
a lie is a lie. And when you see the lie, you got to point out the lie. Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered standalone available next week, and they try to put the whole moniker of, oh, but you get it first on PlayStation. We don't give a fuck.
I'm glad I didn't. Yeah, I knew it was gonna come. I knew it.
Did they say? Were people saying like it was a COD separately?
I feel kind of disrespected, but I'm gonna let you set it up before I say anything.
You get it first on PlayStation. You know what I mean? Like, yo, get out of here. This joint is horrible. You know what I mean? Because originally this is what a lot of people wanted, but you know, they wanted to drive the sales for Infinite Warfare. I think Infinite Warfare would have sold regardless, but it wouldn't have sold as much, obviously. Definitely. But it would have sold regardless. You know what I mean? New COD game come out is gonna sell, but you didn't really have to tie this game.
Whole new game.
But yo, what you guys feel about this, man?
It's
I guess I'll go first. I feel kind of disrespected because you sold that monstrosity of Infinite Warfare, that fucking trash ass game, and you attached Modern Warfare when you knew people really wanted that over Infinite Warfare. You attached that to Infinite Warfare, and you said it was never going to get sold separately. And you know what? We all knew it would have been sold separately, you know, sooner or later. But that still doesn't make up for like, yo, man, like you knew Infinite Warfare was trash, and that's why they made it, you know, together like that. But I mean, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised.
Bullshit,
fuck Activision for doing that, though. I have to put that out there. I'm sorry. I still love you, Activision. In some small way.
I'm gonna keep you 100, man. Like, yo, I love COD. You already know. We put days into this game, but you know what I mean? If you already had the mindset or the plan to sell this separately, you could have probably gained two. You know what I mean? Like, it's just
double the sales.
It's dumb as hell, man. Because now they're selling this separate for $40. It's $39.99, and the crazy part about it is it's like, who is it going to sell to now? Because Infinite Warfare is so like gangbusters, and everybody that bought Infinite Warfare, you already got this game. So who are you trying to reach with this now? You should have been sold separately, man. This is bad.
Well, I think they tried to. In there. Well, not only that, but I think they tried to wait it out long enough to where people would have forgotten about Infinite Warfare. or people wouldn't get so mad that it's being sold separately now. Because if they would have like saved, you know, because COD Infinite Warfare released in November, and say they would have released it separately in January, folks would have been pissed. Like it'd have been an uproar. So they had to wait it out long enough to where, you know, nobody gives a shit anymore.
Yep.
Yeah, true.
That cycle.
This is just crazy to me, man. How you feel about this, Rashad? Like, do you care?
Nah, I mean, I don't, man. I mean, it's like there's Call of Duty fans, and then there's the diehards, and then there's the fans of the old Call of Duty games. You know what I'm saying? Like me, I'm with the Black Ops 2, Black Ops, Modern Warfare 1 and 2, and shit like that. I mean, I can go back to that. You know what I'm saying? If it was remastered, but newer games, people are still gonna buy them, even if they sold this one separately. Yeah. Infinite Warfare would have still sold. I think they are wrong for including the Modern Warfare remastered in this bundle to generate more sales and then sell it separately. I think that was, you know, some slick shit. But I mean, it would have sold regardless in my eyes. You know what I'm saying? And then the people who really didn't want it, or you know, that didn't buy it, and then they released this one, you know, later at a later time, and then people go buy that one, would have did the same thing. I don't think it would have changed anything, to be honest, but it was on some slick shit though, man.
That's what I'm saying. It would have sold. It would have sold regardless. I don't know what the game would have sold regardless. So you already know, like everybody would say they're not feeling the new COD, but they're gonna buy it anyway. I don't give a fuck who you are. You're gonna buy it anyway. You know what I mean? Yeah. Especially if if your fancies are tickled, you're gonna buy it. You know what I mean? That's just what it is. But I just don't like the whole mandate last year was we're never selling this game separately. You gotta buy Infinite Warfare with this. You know, if you want the bundle for, I think it was like $99. No, it was $79.99, and then the complete thing for $100, which is not bad. You know what I mean? You getting 2 games and a season pass for $100. It's not bad at all. But
that was a good deal. That was a really good deal. That was an amazing deal. And then during the Black Friday, you could have got that same type of bundle. I think it was for like $70. So that was a really good deal.
Yeah, it was definitely a good deal. But go ahead, Crunk. You got anything saying it?
Yeah, I told y'all they were gonna do this shit, which is why I didn't buy it. Because all I wanted was Call of Duty 4. I told people this shit. I knew they were gonna do this. I knew they were gonna do it. I'm like, they're doing this for a reason. I'm like, either they're not confident in the game, or they're trying to make money on both sides of the coin. They're trying to be sleazy, and I knew this was gonna happen. I said, eventually they're gonna unpackage that game and they're gonna sell that sucker again. And I don't know how much they're gonna sell it for, because you know Call of Duty don't lose value. You can get 2 Call of Duties back, and them joints still be about almost $40-$50. So I don't know how much they're gonna sell it for, but they knew what they was doing, man.
I think it's gonna be $39.99 if I'm not mistaken, or $29.99, one of those 2.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like we all know in here that Call of Duty does not lose value until like mad years later. So like I'm like, yo, I knew this was gonna happen. I am not surprised at all, which is why I didn't buy the last Call of Duty. I said, F that, I'm not buying it, because all I wanted to do was play Call of Duty 4, because I had never played it. Because Infinite Warfare just didn't. I didn't get nothing out of watching people play. Yeah, it just wasn't for me. I thought Black Ops 3 was better, and it just wasn't doing nothing for me. And I was like, oh, Call of Duty 4, yeah, and play that. And I'm like, oh well, if I want to play it, I gotta buy. Nope, I'm good. I'm straight. I'm the minority though, because most people were just like, F it, I'm gonna buy it anyway. So if you got fucked, you just got fucked. I mean, it is what it is.
Oh, we definitely did. Well, I mean,
it was still like, let's not look at it like it wasn't a good deal. It's still a good
No,
value.
I'm not saying you. I'm just saying that if you wanted to play Call of Duty 4 and that was it, you couldn't do it. That's just like you had to play the game. You had to. They put the game on the same disc. They knew what they was doing. They didn't want people to get Call of Duty 4 and to take Infinite Warfare back to the store. That's why they did that. They're not stupid.
A lot of people were saying they were going to do that.
Yeah, I was planning on doing it. I was going to buy it and then take Infinite Warfare back to the store. I ain't lying. I mean,
I was planning on doing it. Fuck it.
Right.
Well, I'm not gonna say that lie. I was definitely interested because Infinite Warfare did have me very interested in the beginning. But once I played it, I was like, oh no, now I see why this on the disc, the other game on the disc too. Because,
yo, Infinite Warfare has a good game in there, but it's just certain things like the hit, not the hit, but the
hit detection is bad.
It's bad.
The hit detection ain't so bad. It's the amount of bullets it takes to kill somebody.
Well, I think it's a combination of both because I'll be aiming at people's head, and
it's a type of gun too. It's a type of gun like we're not used to like the lasers and shit. Like these guns, it's like you got guns ricocheting off walls and shit. Like it's just crazy. Like
the guns sound weird too in the game. Like I don't know, it just isn't an appealing game.
Well, that's the futuristic stuff. You don't know how guns gonna sound in whenever that year is.
It's like choo 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 choo. Like, I don't
know. It's not too appealing, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yo, Rashad's favorite topic. The only reason why I put this article in here, because he requested it. PlayStation US boss says Sony won't follow the path of smartphones. PlayStation 5 will exist.
Whoa.
This is coming from Sean.
Oh, yeah.
I know Rashad, his fancy will tickle. I told him calm down. I'll let him speak about it on the show. But yeah, Sean Layden, he's confirming that there will be a PlayStation 5. They're going to continue the PlayStation brand. I know a lot of people doubting that stuff about is there going to be another PlayStation and all that stuff. But they said they're not going to continue the path of a cell phone. So that's reassuring that you're not going to keep seeing another version of the Pro. Yeah, you know what I mean? So you're not going to see Pro 2. Everybody was assuming and all that stuff. But yo, how you feel about this this news, Rashad?
I mean, it makes me happy. I mean, like the whole upgrade, this one upgrade from each side, you know what I'm saying, I can deal with. Now we got into a whole, iPhone every year type shit, then it's a problem, you know what I'm saying? Like I ain't with that. But I just got my Pro late last year, so I'm hoping for another maybe 2 years, 2 or 3 years tops before we get a 5, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, it's good news, man. This I know technology speeds up real fast, you know what I'm saying? And people are finding out how to make so much stuff work in such a short period of time. But yeah, it's $400-500 every 2-3 years and shit. I mean, I ain't broken all, but I mean, goddamn, nigga. But yeah, it's good news, man. Good news. Glad they went ahead and got that out there too. So that sound like my son about to wake up.
Anybody else? How you guys feel about it?
I mean, I'm glad that he did put it out there. Just to reassure people that there is going to be at least another generation of consoles. I'm really excited. I'm excited to see that true 4K. Oh, man. And I'm sorry, Rashad, I throw that out there, bro. I definitely, it is exciting, but again, I don't expect this to even be announced. Not even till it might. I actually be saying it now. Shit, it might get announced next year's E3. But yes, I mean, hey man, it's definitely a good thing, man. I'm glad to see consoles are still pushing, they're still kicking, because a world without consoles is bleak. Yeah, really. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm happy.
That's what's up, man.
To be honest, he shouldn't even have to say this shit. People should already know that it's at least coming. Like, come on, people. Like, how long have y'all been gaming?
Well, because there was a lot of uncertainty. Because remember, there was a lot of articles coming out in the beginning.
I don't believe none of them people, man. After the PS4 Pro or whatever came out, they've been working on the PS5. They always do this. People, I don't know why people don't think they aren't starting on a piece of plastic that's going to be named the PS5 probably 2 years ago. It doesn't mean that it's finished. It doesn't mean we're going to get it yet, but they've probably been working on that thing for at least a good year. Just same thing with the Pro. The Pro was probably a prototype for the next one. You never know.
It's in a noggin.
Like I don't know why people are so excited. Like, oh, it's got Michael. Man, like this is like a normal clockwork thing. Like 20, I'm gonna say at the latest be 2020, 2021 probably.
Yo, remind me when I see
2019.
Remind me when I see you. I need to hug you, Crunk. That's all.
I say 2020 at the latest.
I'm just saying, like, I don't get why this is news. Like, this shouldn't be news. This is like when the Wii U came out, and I told people after this Wii U come out, as soon as this joint come out, the people at Nintendo are working on their next. Same thing with Xbox. They're working on the next. As soon as one come out, they're working on the next one.
You think they're working on the Xbox too?
Yes. When this Scorpio comes out, as soon as the Scorpio comes out, they're working on the next one.
Hey yo, why he gotta say it like that though? He said it, but
you think the Xbox gonna have checkable?
They did it with the PS3 too. I don't know if y'all remember that when they said after when the PS4 was coming that as soon as the PS3 came out that they started working on the PS4.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
but the PS4 was how long of a gen though? That shit was like 9 years.
Yeah, it doesn't mean it was working on it the whole time, or they started right then, but they were working on one. And you remember when we saw all those concept controllers, and they had been coming up with that shit for years.
Mm-hmm. I think we still got at least a good 2 to 3 years in PS4's life before we may get an announcement like 2019, maybe not 2019. I'm sorry.
I'm looking at 2020, 2021 up here.
Yeah, I said 2020.
Release? Yeah, 2021.
Look, bro, as long as that God of War that I saw was playing on a vanilla PS4, I'm good. I am in no rush.
Yeah, as of right now, I'm good. Like I'm not in a rush either.
Get from the PS4 still.
I'm happy with my checkerboard.
I'm in no rush.
I think it's Gucci. It's Gooch. What about you, Michy? How you feeling, bro?
Well, I'll say this. It took us 4 years to finally reach to where consoles should steadily hit 1080p. We got a long way to go. They're about to have 8K TVs coming out. So sooner or later, we're gonna get to where 4K is the requirement. I know everybody's hyped for 4K right now. Y'all need to calm y'all dumb asses down. Because the majority of y'all, and I mean PlayStation people too, the majority of y'all don't even buy the games to take advantage of nothing that the TVs offer. Y'all might as well still be playing on 720p TV.
Right, and that's one of the reasons why I don't have a Pro. For one, because my PS4 and everything is good enough for right now. And secondly, I don't have a 4K TV. Like,
got to get a 4K TV.
I mean, people do, but I don't. I mean, it is what it is. I got a 4K in the living room. That's like what? How big the TV is? My little 32-inch. I'm fine with that until I need the upgrade. I'm good.
See, like, I'm gonna put some perspective to it, right? Who can pretty much guarantee you that they can get you a game in 4K? EA. Who do people not give a fuck about?
EA. If you're not a sports fan, nobody give a shit about EA.
Well, I mean, not necessarily. They got other devs I think they can pull.
I'm saying like for the majority, of people.
Yeah, like when you get Madden, Madden's gonna look good.
Majority of them not like EA. They can't stand EA.
That's like when you see a 2K game, you're not gonna get a 900p 2K game.
Yeah.
No, that joint runs 1080p 60.
But if you ask the majority of gamers out there, they don't play 2K. 2K, one of the most popular games out there. FIFA, one of the most popular games out there. You got dumbasses asking what game 4K 60. You don't know FIFA exists? Does nobody know FIFA exists?
And then the steps come in. Oh, what else besides sports? Yeah, silly shit.
Yeah. Or what exclusives? It's all asses.
Lucky Cell.
Then they go to fucking what big AAA exclusive. It's so man.
What AAA exclusive that starts with a C? Like what? Crazy, man. Like what are you talking about, dude?
Yeah, this is where the console war takes a left, because we could have the discussion about what games are out, fine and dandy, but you got people who be so thirsty to try to get a win. And I know everybody thinks I'm going to attack the Xbox person, but I'm not, because we have one of our own myths amongst us. And everybody knows who Ken is. If you ever get in a discussion with Ken, Ken ain't gonna stop until he get a W. He gonna tell every twist and turn he can do until he get to his desired response in the conversation. So we got not honest people on both sides.
Actually, girls that don't know how to do that.
But you know, people don't know what they want, and when they get it, they're not happy with it. People hype up 4K games. Who gonna play World of Tanks? Matter of fact, who plays World of Tanks now? Anybody?
No one.
Oh man, I remember that shit when the news came out about 4K textures on World of Tanks.
I had a 4K menu.
Oh, well, whatever it was, flip it out. Oh man, that shit was funny. Like there ain't not a soul in here play World of Tanks. Like, I think I turned that shit on for about a good 3 to 4 minutes and deleted that shit quick.
I played that shit twice and was like, yeah.
Well, yo, let's move on. Where we're gonna be talking about my main dude, my cousin, from another mother.
Don't worry about the relation.
My main man, my main broski. You know what I mean? Jim Ryan. Whew. Right? Jim Ryan has made the news many a times this week. And, you know, Jim Ryan has been under a lot of scrutiny because of the things that he's been saying within the news. So Jim Ryan, first thing he want to talk about is PlayStation getting arrogant again. Is the arrogance of PlayStation sneaking back up. So Jim Ryan, he made his quote about why they left out the indie games for E3, stating that it didn't really serve his purpose having it on the stage this year. You know, they done that, you know, the first 2 years or whatever, and they was bringing up VR and all that stuff. That was the main focus and stuff like that, where people basically said that Jim Ryan doesn't care about indies no more and stuff like that. And there's the whole cross-play comments that he made about him wanting they don't want to do crossplay. Sony respond without them not wanting to do crossplay because they want to protect their customers and the kids and things like that. Just in general, what did you think about
kids?
Jim Ryan's comments this week?
Real quick before people start answering, I just want to say, yo, Jim, you still allowed to the barbecue, bro, but you can't take a plate home. You can only eat that. You can't take no plate home, bro. Not until you fix your attitude. Unacceptable. All right, y'all can answer. I'm sorry.
I'd like to start. I think it's like typical PR answering to like some of the stuff they were saying. But I do believe they're a little bit going back to the PS3 roots. But I think that they're still growing, and then they could probably change a few things up before PSX. Maybe surprise us. Who knows? But they definitely don't want Xbox like Live on their system or something like that. What people are saying, but yeah, they just need to answer better with what they are talking about.
Okay. Anybody else? What's your thoughts on Jim Ryan's work? I don't think we spoke about this on the Council podcast.
No, we haven't. Anybody else want to go before I go? Or
I'll go.
okay.
Let me stretch. Hold on.
Stretch.
First off, the cross-platform play thing. A lot of people are overreacting to it because we have games, you know, PlayStation worked with Valve to figure out with Steam to figure out a way to do cross-platform play with PC way back in 2011. So there's been cross-platform play before people actually gave a fuck about cross-platform play. And for people that says Xbox Live is a better network, when you can't do share play, you can't do remote play. Now, don't get me wrong. For what Xbox Live does do with their environment, they do a wonderful job. But they don't do as much as PlayStation does. Again, share play, remote play, PS Now. Even when you get your backward compatible games, you have to download them. You're not running them off of network, so to say. You have more games that's been doing it longer with PlayStation. And when you have people that have been coming up for years asking for people to do cross-platform play, and the response is another company has to modify their policies, that don't mean PlayStation has a problem. There's a problem in general with these services. If you have games that can't get updates at the same time because of the certification process is different, that's a huge hurdle in cross-platform play, because we all know the games have to update at the same time for everybody to play together. We can't have the stuff we have with Friday the 13th. As y'all see, the PS4 version gets an update, and then about a week later, the Xbox version gets an update. You can't do that with cross-platform play. You're trying to get them to open up Final Fantasy 14, and they can't do it because the certification process is different. And that's other games. Minecraft is a whole different story because that's going to be run more or less off Xbox Live. So, of course, Xbox Live is going to do it when they're ready to. And just like with the indie games they had before, they were, what they tell us in 2013, the games had to be launched first on Xbox.
Oh, no, they said the games had to be launched at the same time as everybody else.
What the
they said the console parity was in regards to games launching first on a separate platform and then launching later on the Xbox. So the parity was supposed to put into play that any game that's coming to Xbox needs to launch at the same time as everything else.
Well, there we go. I was thinking Xbox first, but even then, yeah, there's these guidelines to get games on your system. What about War Thunder? War Thunder is cross-platform play. Does anybody care to join in on War Thunder? Can we get more consoles in on War Thunder? Warframe is on the opposition. Can we all play together on War Thunder? Everybody has an Origin account. Can we just use Origin as a hub to put everybody together? Why do we have to go to Xbox Live or PSN or whatever the fuck Nintendo has? Fuck them. But still, there should be some kind of central hub for gaming where you can sign in, and through that hub you can game, as opposed to trying to get the networks to work together, because that shit'll never work. I'd be damned if I pay for PSN and have to pay for access to Xbox Live to play a game, and I don't have a fucking Xbox. And it's unfair to give somebody with another console who didn't want Xbox Live for free, because that's unfair to Xbox users. I would be highly pissed off at Xbox users, because PC gaming is already free, and you're gonna put the games on Windows 10 for people so they can play years online without paying for Xbox Live. Why would you keep punishing console gamers for not having a PC? And what was the other dumbass thing that Jim Ryan did?
About PlayStation not caring about indies.
Oh, dumbest shit in America. He should have never said that.
See, no, because I did a hangout on this.
He being a hypocrite, because the first few years of the PlayStation, they loved them indies.
His entire statement is being taken out of context.
He need to shut the hell up. Like, he need to shut up.
If you read the entire statement is actually, he worded it in a way where a lot of the gaming media is plucking things from what he said and using it in a different meaning and trying to pass it off as him saying that PlayStation doesn't care about indies. That's not essentially what he is saying. What he is saying is in 2013 and 2014, indies had to be brought to the forefront and brought to light to raise awareness to these indie developers that need exposure. So that's why PlayStation made it a mission for them to put these indie developers on the front and center stage at E3 in order to bring awareness and things like that to that. Then he said that later on, as we started getting into other ventures and stuff like that, creating a quick little sizzle reel in E3 doesn't do the game justice. So our focus on doing things like that at E3 had to be pushed to the side for other ventures and things like that we're trying to pursue. But that does not mean that we don't care about indies. That is his statement of what he said.
I still don't agree with it, even though you put it better than he did. I still don't agree.
But
I mean,
if you read the full response, that is exactly what I just said is what he said.
I understand what you said. I still don't agree with it.
Now, at the very end, when they plucked that one little topic or sentence where he was saying, you know, indies were relevant in 2013, 2014, that was a very poor choice of words. But the lead up to that very last sentence is very sound, and it explains clearly and concisely everything that he was trying to convey.
So, Persona, you are confirming that the media is out to get Jim Ryan, that he's an arrogant prick?
Yep.
No. I don't know. No, I don't want to sound like a conspiracy theorist because, you know, again, I am in agreement that his choice of words is very retarded and stupid. Like he shouldn't have worded it in that way. So as far as the media saying he said this, it's not a lie. He did say that. But everything that led up to that last sentence is also a part of his overall response. When the interviewer asked him the question, his answer wasn't just, oh, well, indies were relevant in 2013, 2014. We have other things to focus on. No, that was not his full response. That was the closing of his full response. His full response is at least a paragraph and a half long, but nobody's reading that.
I don't got time for that.
I look at it this way. You have a $400 headset, a $400 peripheral that you're selling that also has games on it.
Oh, hold on, Michy, before you continue, I just want to stop you. I'm sorry. Also, it just came to my head. People that, and I said this in my hangout, people that want to be mad and angry about what he said are the same people that don't want free indies from PlayStation Plus. So shut. Go ahead, Michy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I almost went left. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Michy. I apologize.
Yeah. We have a $400 peripheral, right? That motherfucker ain't gonna sell itself. So you're gonna have to show what's coming out on it because you don't see that in the store. You don't see the preview for the VR games too much in the store. However, if you're an indie lover and you're not checking the store anyway, you need to have a cup of shut the fuck up and sit the fuck down. Because we can all have an indie sale right now and nobody's buying shit but Kev. Because you know Kev is a chase of easy platinums worldwide. And he'll chase them from Orc Slayer to the Mighty Number 9. He'll go get anything that's cheap and indie if it got a platinum trophy on it. Shout out to Kev. Thank you for being a gamer. But you know, the majority of us, you know, for Gamer Lunch, we'll be real quick. I ain't buying that trash. If Next Machina wasn't like, if I didn't see Resogun in there, hell, I wouldn't fuck with it. But that game is beautiful. And anybody who has HDR TV, by all means, $20 well spent. If you want to see what HDR can do, by all means, $20 goes a long fucking way. And the game is fun. But a lot of people just complain because they have the platform to do that. They don't give a fuck about indies. Yeah. But it's something to talk about PlayStation for, something to get on Jim Ryan now. Fuck Jim Ryan as a whole. But I never liked the guy. Still don't like the guy. And he can come out and say Final Fantasy. He can say Final Fantasy 14 is the best game ever made. He can say that and he can still eat yeah.
Yeah, we get it.
But yeah, screw him. But everybody thinks PlayStation get arrogant. Name one winner anywhere that's not arrogant. Rashad, aren't you a little arrogant when you win on fighting games?
Oh,
actually, hold up. Actually, not really. Not really. Now, hold on. Let me tell you why. When I win, I don't talk trash on fighting games, like talking about it. Like only when somebody's talking shit. Like if somebody's talking shit and they're like, "I'll beat anybody ass" and this and the other, I get excited. I'll be like, "I bet." Let's play. And then after we play, if you lose, then I'm gonna talk. You know what I'm saying? But I don't really just get arrogant like talking about it. You know what I'm saying?
Look, don't let Rashad tell y'all that he don't talk shit. Don't let him lie to y'all, because him and his cousin Claude are going to a party set on card in a second and cuss the whole room out.
I call bullshit. I call bullshit. Rashad the type of dude to be nice to you. Like, hey, yo, let's play a couple matches. Cool. He'll get a perfect on you and then post it up. Like, hey guys, check this out. Like, what? Don't put me on the big screen like that. Like, oh, come back and try again, man. You gotta keep losing to get better. Like that.
Does Claude have a
Yeah, but he don't want to play it. I don't know what's up, bro. Claude got the 4. He got a 4, and he got so much. He got so much shit for it too, bro. All of them, he got all Uncharted, Last of Us, all that shit. He you know, you remember Black, right? He's game sharing with Black, and Black got everything. But he don't play. He don't turn his 4 on nothing. We be telling him, we be in the party on the box, man. Like, yo, man, you know, play these games, man. Uncharted is a beast, this, that, and the other. He don't want. I don't know what's wrong with him. He don't want to play it, man. I'm like, hey, you know how Claude.
Claude is, like, if you've ever heard Persona raging in the game, talking about where the team, Claude is like 19 times worse
than that.
You mess around and have like be 1 and 12 on the team.
Don't play Call of Duty with that nigga, bro. Don't play Call of Duty and be bad. If you don't get 10 kills and if you can get 20 kills on the team with Claude. If you got 15 deaths also, that nigga gonna go off.
He'll be like,
bro.
He gonna say trash, and he gonna tell you, I'll be right back. I'm finna go curse these dudes out.
Like that bro. I'm talking about it going off, screaming all kind of shit, bro.
Y'all know when Rashad getting his
back it up though. He back it up though.
When Rashad getting his zone, only thing you hear is yes.
back in the COD heydays of, you know, college and, you know, after college when you're looking for a job and you're like, hey man, I'm putting these resumes, but you're not really putting the resumes.
Also gonna put these, you know, put these matches in.
Yeah. I used to have like this mandate where I can't die more than 10 times. Yo. If I die more than 10 times, I'm like, yo, this is trash. Get this fuck out.
Yeah, bro.
Yo, man, back in the day on COD, I got so many stories, man. Oh my god, I remember back in the day when like I used to do the dashboard whenever like the team was losing. Like, we out. I used to dashboard a lot. I used to curse motherfuckers out.
I miss in-game chat where people would in chat for real. You know what I mean?
Oh my god,
I talk shit.
Me and the old crew, man. We used to go in there. It just so much slurs and I can't. It was horrible.
Chat killed all of that.
Yeah, why should I kill all that? Cause I used to go in there and say,
y'all think Point Tech killed all that?
I'm about to say.
I remember when I was younger, people used to think I was white. So when they used to hear me say the N-word, they used to get pissed. I'm like, bro, I'm black. Like, what you mean you ain't black, motherfucker? You motherfucker. Like, bro, I'm black. What are you talking about?
Man.
I used to act like I was white.
My PSN is Barry Baby, so they used to see me in COD and like, yo, this chick is nice. I'd be like, yo,
what the? No,
like, yo, this guy is nice. Like, yo, fuck you.
Yo,
I used to play with them. I used to send them the same thing like these trolls, these bots sending messages like, what age are you? They be getting gassed. Like, what age are you? I'm 20. I'm 22.
Yo, boy, that's the dark days of COD.
I ain't gonna go. Yo, I ain't gonna talk about my past no more.
I got stories for days, man.
Yeah, but man, my personal opinion, Jim Ryan, I do think he needs to shut the fuck up. But if you're gonna say something in an interview, yo, you gotta be like Phil Spencer. You know what I mean? You gotta have that marketing.
Don't be like Phil Spencer, nigga. I didn't even.
But Phil Spencer, he's so good at interviews that he would come out of interview and you don't know what the fuck he's talking about because he's so general with everything that he's saying. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he talk about Scorpio, but everything is so general what he's saying. You really didn't get anything from it. So that's why people's always fishing and diving to try to get what he's getting. But Jim Ryan, he's just blatantly saying like, hey man, we ain't give a fuck about any this year. When I look at Jim Ryan, I think about Bernie Mac. He's like, we don't give a fuck about him.
Oh man.
He on this Bernie Mac.
You did, that was a good Bernie Mac impression. I'm sorry. That was
like, fuck Indies. I don't give a fuck about it.
Well,
it's funny. I was watching.
His English got better when he started doing Bernie Mac.
Oh, shit.
Where my milk and cookies? But nah, man, he need to chill though, man. Sit back a little bit. Let Sean Layden and Shuhei take care of it, man. You know what I mean? Relax, bro. You all the way in Europe, man. Do your Europe stuff, man.
Do you?
We're back. Yeah, man. But yo, moving along though. We can't go a week without talking about Street Fighter V. You know, Street Fighter V definitely get played a lot around here, and there's new costumes coming to Street Fighter V. But with every little update with Street Fighter V, you know what I mean? As much as it can be like a really cool thing, people's going to bitch and complain because their characters is not getting the costumes. So right now is a Buki, Mika. Mika got a nice. All the costumes look good to me, in my opinion. And Nash, they got the school uniform costumes where they're continuing the whole Ryu, Chun-Li, and I think it was Jury that got one, the school one. So yeah, a lot of people was like, "Yo, where's like?" Shout out to Chuck. Chuck was like, "Yo, where's the Sim costume? Come on, Chuck.
It's in the trash.
Come on, Chuck. Sim don't go no school, bro." Nah, joke. But nah. How you guys feel about these costumes, man? Let me put it on the screen so everybody can see it actually. But yo, Mika got a nice little costume though, man. I mean, Persona, you know what I mean? I know you dumped her.
Yeah, yo, man, she ain't got the wall bounce, man. Everybody trying to look at that, bro. Everybody trying to look at that, man. That's old news, man. I'm all about
Nash shit look cool.
I'm all about
Nash
this.
got the Kyosuke from is it school from rival schools?
Bro.
Yeah, this is Ibuki, which looks dope. You know, Ibuki costume look. It looked just like Ibuki, you know, just got the school shoes.
You know what? She looked like that. That kind of favors Persona 5 a little bit, as far as like the school costume.
What's that Wii U game? Can't remember.
That's a pretty good outfit though. I like it.
Yo, Mika one is hot though.
Yeah,
show me Mika. I need to see Mika.
This is Mika's right here.
Oh, I'm looking at the stream instead of actually looking.
Yeah, Mika got the little school.
Oh, Mika shit. Ah, that look good.
Look straight. This joint looks straight. The shoes a little whack though, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, why would they put brown shoes on?
Yo, we clown people with these, man. Come on, man.
They should have made her shoes black. Why they do that?
Why she got loafers on? Though?
Yeah, she out here looking.
Big brown ass boats on her feet. Man, get them shit the fuck out of here, yo.
Yo, that's some odd shit right there, bro.
Yeah,
blue and white with some big ass brown loafers.
Japan,
man. Please, bro.
Y'all need to step y'all up.
How you got brown, blue, and white? Yo, Capcom, I need to talk to you.
Yo, Nash about to go to the club real quick. You know what I mean? He got the Stacey Adams on from Aldo.
Oh shit.
And yeah, he about to keep it moving.
You about to cheat on your side chick.
You know what I mean? Nash looking clean though. He's looking clean.
Nash look official. I like Nash.
But nah, the costumes look dope. I'm a little jaded though. I ain't gonna lie because I think the perfect person to have a school costume would be oh my. Hold on, this is not Xbox Live, guys.
Shit.
What I miss? I'm tripping.
Where's Corinne's school outfit? Who you want to see as far as getting the school outfit? And don't say
Vegas.
Vegas.
Yeah,
damn right.
I want to see Urian.
You damn right. I'm saying Vegas. Shit.
Yo, Urian a prince. You already got two. She already got two outfits. Yeah, she got the principal one and
they might make Vega into a school cheerleader or some shit on them.
Nah, don't do that.
Yeah, he'll be the mascot walking around with a bull on his head.
Yeah, they gonna be mad flamboyant. Yo, we got Josh in the building, man. Joshua from Bang Bang. I guess he left out. He said Mike was messing up. You know what I mean? He was crumbling chips.
Goku said he wanted to see Geef in a school outfit. That would be dope.
Geef?
Yeah, Geef.
I mean, I think all of them should get it. It's cool to see how Capcom will create a school outfit for every character. But
how much is this pack?
This is gonna be $3.99, I think, for each.
Okay.
Yeah, $3.99 for each. This is a premium costume, so you won't be able to purchase this costume with your fight money. Unfortunately, guys. Which is a little unfortunate because they are dropping a lot of these premium outfits, these premium costumes where you can't really purchase it with your fight money. You know, you gotta purchase it with real money. But a lot of people don't even play the game like that anyway. To be like, yo, hey, where's my fight money? You got like 2,000 fight money. Sit your ass down. But nah, man, how you guys feel about this costume, man? Is this what Street Fighter V needs?
I need that new DLC character to come through.
Facts.
That's what I need. As far as the costumes, though, the costumes do look cool. I'm not gonna say. Yeah, costumes are always cool, you know, especially when you get costumes for your favorite character. It adds It adds a good personalization mechanic for people that like to do that type of stuff. I know I like to do that stuff as well. So seeing that, I'm definitely satisfied. But again, that DLC character, Capcom, can we get that, please?
I think if they come up with a PSN color like Guilty Gear did, because that was like one of the best colored schemes I'd ever seen in gaming. The black with the glowing blue. If they come out with that for the characters, I'd pay for it. This one's nah. I ain't paying for $3 for no damn costume. They can eat all kinds of ass. It is not gonna happen.
But nah, man. Yo, we got my man Josh in the building. Yo, Josh, are you there?
Yeah, I was finally got the damn microphone working.
Oh, that's what's up, man. Introduce yourself real quick to the people.
Yeah, I'm Joshua Davis from Facebook, YouTube, Suffering Hunter. Check my gaming channel on YouTube.com.
Oh, you're Suffering Hunter?
Yeah, what's up? Hey, Jay, man, we been cool since day one, man. What the hell's been up with you?
Oh yeah, I'm chilling, man. I didn't even know you were Suffering Hunter, man. You should have let me know. I'd have had you with a much proper introduction out here, man. You go way back like a wave cap, and I ain't even talking about it.
Nah, I'm like just getting off of work, man. I wasn't trying to interrupt what y'all was talking about.
Oh nah, that's cool, man. It's all good, man. You know, we chilling right here Friday. But yo, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna move on from Street Fighter 5. We're gonna talk about Naughty Dog for a second. Because I really
like their studio.
I like Naughty Dog, but I don't like what they did during E3. To be honest with you, they said that. Well, they got some good news going on. They said everybody's going to be rolling onto The Last of Us 2 once Lost Legacy is done. So when that game is fully out, everybody's going to head over. Everybody from the studio is going to head over to working on The Last of Us 2. But
that's a good thing, right?
That's a very good thing. But with E3 just passing, you know, a lot of people was anticipating some, you know, Last of Us 2. You know, some type of gameplay or a new trailer or something like that. But we didn't see that because Neil Druckmann, he came out on Twitter saying that they are focused on getting the Lost Legacy out, and then after that they will concentrate on Last of Us 2. How do you guys feel about that stuff right there?
I'm good with it. I knew they were going
I'm good.
I knew they were going to do that. If we see anything, it'll be a PS4.
Man, fuck that. I was kind of mad. I'll be straight up.
I mean,
I'll be straight up. I was mad. That's one of the games. That was one of the main games, that and Spider-Man, that I was looking forward to from Sony's show. You know what I'm saying? Then they, you know, showing the gameplay, more gameplay from it was cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, all right. I mean, last year when they showed it, it was like, all right, sold. So, showing some more from it this year, and I was like, all right, bet. You know what I'm saying? I snatch it up, but I was looking out now. Fuck that. I don't care what nobody say. I was looking for that Last of Us Part 2, bro.
I think that.
Yeah, I was looking for that too.
I'm not gonna say that I'm like, oh my god, like they gotta show Last of Us 2.
Hey, that's how I felt.
Games in the pipeline that right now they don't need to show it. They didn't have to show it at PSX. They just wanted to show it. They actually wanted to show it at last year's E3, but they held off to.
That's why I don't like that whatever they did, because they could have showed it at last year's E3. They held off to show it at PSX. They confirmed that at PlayStation Experience.
Can I make a comparison here? You see how you guys are so mad for seeing something that's not ready? but you guys want what?
Nah, but
people want new stuff at you know, all these different conferences and shit not ready.
You already know my stance. I don't give a fuck what everybody.
No, I'm not saying you guys. I'm just trying to make that comparison because it's funny that you know people are mad. Not just you guys. I'm speaking in general. People are mad that you know there was no Last of Us at PlayStation's conference. But you see what happens when you show things that aren't ready or too early. You know, it's out there. People want more, and you can't see more because they're not ready. And now people are like, well, why'd you show it then? You see what I mean? But people want new shit at PlayStation Experience, PlayStation's E3. You see how that comparison works? I'm sorry, go ahead.
I can understand where you're coming from with that, but my issue with it is because The Last of Us is such an iconic game. It's so big. When you show such a small snippet of CG or a small snippet of whatever it was they showed back at PSX, it's expected that more is going to be shown on a big stage. So when they didn't show it, that's where the disappointment came from. Now, it's not, I know it's not ready.
They weren't even going to show it
I'm
there.
telling y'all what they're going to do. They're going to show.
I can understand it. I'd rather have not had them announce that at PSX, because that led up to everybody wanting it at E3 or expecting it at E3. So if it was like, if y'all wasn't going to, I mean, if they would have held off on what they showed at PSX and would have just showed what they showed at PSX at E3 instead of PSX, then that would have been better for me. You know what I'm saying? Because if like everybody knew it was coming, you know what I'm saying? It was rumors and this and other speculation. If they would have shown that and then be like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? Hell yeah. But because they showed it early on, it was expected that some sort of gameplay would have been shown. So without that, it was like, damn, man, that's, you know, kind of fucked up, man. You know, niggas was looking forward to that shit.
I mean, but for me, I understand what you're saying, but it goes both ways. Like, why would they show Lost Legacy and then show Last of Us at the end and just take all of the shine off of that? I wouldn't promote two different games in the same thing. They have to separate it a little bit.
Yeah,
just a little bit. Like they.
I mean,
especially at E3, especially the game is finna get ready to come out. Like it's different when they did it at PSX because Lost Legacy hadn't even been shown yet, and it wasn't even supposed to. It didn't even have a release date, I don't think yet.
Now let me ask you guys a question. I'm gonna ask you guys the whole panel too. Everybody, I want you guys to answer. So my question is, okay, so say they didn't show Last of Us 2 last year at PlayStation Experience, and instead they showed The Last of Us 2 at the end of PlayStation's E3 conference this year, but then it had no release date, no release year. How would you feel about it?
They'd have been mad. They've been
the argument would have shifted from, oh, you're showing me things this early and you're not showing it now, to why are you showing me something without a release year? You see how that double-edged sword works? Like either way, it wouldn't have. It would have been just.
It was just the right time.
It just would have been bad.
Either way. I mean, I see what you're saying with that. I think that would have been more so ammo for, you know, the fanboy side of things. Now, this is Naughty Dog we're talking about. This is The Last of Us. This is not, you know, Scalebound, some shit that's, you know, that's up in the air. You know that this is coming. You know this is a guarantee that this is
takes
coming.
10 years.
You can show this early. No release date, no nothing. You still know this is coming. This is not gonna get canned. You know what I'm saying?
Well, see, but one of the biggest complaints is always
no release date for it.
I was gonna say that's always been like a big complaint, not just among fanboys. That just has been a complaint with gaming journalists and all. Like people like complain, oh, you know, show things with no release date. You know, when is this coming out? And then so say next year's E3, they show gameplay and give us a release date for 2019. The argument was, you know, people, it would shift from, okay, we got a release date, but we got to wait a whole another year. And, you know.
Well, you know what? I'm going to tell y'all. Big shout out to my man, Sean Layden, Killer Sean. Met him at PlayStation Experience. Really cool guy.
Facts.
Sean Layden came out and said that Sony's PS4 games in 2018 are most likely to release in the first half of the year. So a lot of the games that were shown at E3, he's stating that these games are going to come out within the first half of 2018.
So do you got a feeling that we'll get release dates at PSA?
Yeah,
probably.
Yep. That's exactly what
I know for sure God of War is going to get a release date at PSA because every God of War comes out in March. So I'm going to say the second week of March, God of War probably coming out.
Spider-Man going to be a summer title. I'm calling it.
As a matter of fact, hold up.
I say Spider-Man probably like May or June.
After the movie, I think.
If it's the
Spider-Man coming out second week of January.
Nope, Spider-Man gonna be a June title. That they gonna want to get that summer sizzle. That's gonna be
the early title gonna be Days Gone and God of War and Spider-Man.
Like I'm gonna tell y'all right now, like God of War came out. What's the release date? I think the only God of War that didn't come out in March is the one for the PSP. What was it, Ghost of Sparta? That came out in November. Now, all the rest of them, every last one of them came out either the second or the third, if I'm not mistaken, the second or third week of March. Every one of them. So.
Yeah.
It's going to be the first God of War that I purchased here, man.
And then is it
wow.
Yeah,
you got to play the other ones.
I was gonna say at least play 3.
I mean, it's the main reason I didn't play the previous ones, man. It's kind of I don't like those kind of hack and slash. You know what I'm saying? Like kind of like the Devil May Cry style and Ninja Gaiden. I'm not a fan of those kind of games. But
man, you hurt my heart right there.
I know. Like Ninja Gaiden and Devil May Cry.
I'm not saying they bad or nothing like that. It's just I don't like those kind of hack and slash games. You know what I'm saying? And then with
you and Kev are the same because Kev was like he didn't like God of War, but this gonna be his first one.
Wait, so what type of hack and slash games do you like? I'm interested. You know. I
mean, I'm not a fan of hack and slash games really at all. You know what I'm saying? Like this one doesn't look. I mean, it's in that kind of area, but not the same as the previous God of Wars. But I'm a major fan of Norse mythology also, so that's drawing me to it also. You know what I'm saying? So,
I've never been interested in God of War.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, hurt my soul.
I mean, I don't get me wrong. I fuck with it. I still play it. I ain't that fine. I'm just not that a fan of them kind of games. You know what I'm saying?
I got a question
all around and shit. You know.
Bar, let me ask you a question. You said most of the games is gonna drop in 2018, first part of the year. How many you think gonna drop? You think it's gonna be like this year?
Well, yeah. According to what he's saying most of the games that was shown or revealed is going to be coming out. The big games is going to be coming out in the first half of 2018. So that's like Shadow Colossus, God of War, Spider-Man, Days Gone. The only game I would say might not come out the first half is Detroit. I feel like that's going to come out later.
I would say Spider-Man. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think that's coming out first half of the year.
Spider-Man looking good, man. Especially after that analyst that
Digital Foundry
did, that gave me more rest assurance that that can probably come out pretty early.
Oh shit!
That game is looking really good, but I think they're gonna pull another one like this year.
Oh yeah, and I'm looking at it right now. God of War.
I think God of War is gonna be the first to release of the four anyway.
God of War 2 came out March 13th. Let's see. That's a little. When did 3 come out? I know it came out in 2010, but yeah, God of War 3 dropped in 2010 on March 16th.
Man, God of War 3 came out in 2010.
Tell me all that.
That's so long ago.
Yo, but moving on. I just want to say this before we move on to the topic. And when I saw this news, I had to put it in there because it's bragging time. Nat 2, let's go!
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Nat is king.
All the way. Forget all the Nat haters.
Yes, man. Listen. Let me tell you something I like.
Oh, y'all seriously hype for that?
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Until people beat their game on hard, then they can talk to me.
Yo, Nat 2 looks good. If you guys, y'all look at the gameplay, that shit looks good.
Let me tell you something I like.
It's
Nat
not
2,
60 like the first
Mark Cerny said Nat 2 is happening because the team had a lot of ideas that was left over. So a lot of the ideas from the first one didn't really get into the game due to deadlines. It had to be a launch title and things like that. And they still had ideas for this game. So that's one thing I like Sony about is that regardless of review score or sometimes when it comes to sale, they are still willing to give a game a chance if it sounds good enough on paper that they think it will work for the second go around. Give it a go. And I do think that Nat 2 will be better than the first one, will sell better than the first one, and it's going to be a movie.
It's actually going to be a video game.
That too. But yeah, this is what he said. Well, there's a reason we're making a sequel to Neck. It's just that the team had a whole lot of ideas that they were just didn't manage to get into the first game. So, in a very real sense, what you're seeing with Nat 2 is items that ended up on cutting the room floor. Ended up from cutting the room floor. So a lot of things that is seen in Nat 2, those things wanted to be implemented in the first one, but it wasn't. But they're going to implement it now. And that co-op is looking really good. The little action scenes looking really good. Hope Nat got some new moves. Hope Nat got some new special abilities. It's I
Great
can't
story.
wait. I might just stream Nat from start to beginning to ending, man, and just let people witness the glory.
Knack is a pretty good game, man. I think it had some bumps in the road. Like it wasn't a perfect game, but I liked it because it was hard. Like I didn't get it. Like a lot of games don't really give you a challenge nowadays, except for like maybe the Souls game. And like, if for Knack to be like a platformer, it looked really good. The story was like maybe like a 7, but the gameplay was pretty cool, but it was hard, and that's why I liked it. Like we don't have hard platformers anymore. Most of the platformers we get are like easy platformers. Knack, you gonna die. You gonna die.
I felt like Knack, the platforming needed work, but as far as the difficulty and the enjoyment, I thought that was on point. The story was good enough to be like, okay, this is pretty simple.
It was passable. Yeah, it was a passable story.
But I definitely enjoyed the gameplay elements. It was very simple. Like Nat didn't feel like he was overpowered. You know what I mean? And you had to fight your way out certain situation they set you up in that game, especially with them goblin dudes. Like there's times where you ain't got no sunstone meter, so you can't do user specials. And the only thing you can really do is jump and press attack, and you just gotta fight your way out of that shit.
And also the fact that it was just I just like the difficulty of it, and then also that's not a type of game that I would give a kid, and I think he would beat. A lot of people say, "Oh, it's like nah, man, you gonna die." And like who was it? Like BG, I was dying when Broken Game, like a lot of people know, Broken Games HD was streaming it. Kept dying. And I was like, everybody was like, "Oh, this game's trash." And I'm like, yeah, buy it, play it, and not die. I think he was playing the hardest difficulty too, and he was dying a lot. And then when you die, you start back all the way
all the way back.
Checkpoints is brutal. Cause on the hardest difficulty, 1 hit you're dead. You know what I mean? It's old school. Sometimes 2, depending on the enemy, but the bigger ones, 1 hit you're gone. But let's get into this topic because I know E3 2017 has passed. Almost 2 weeks now. Almost 2 weeks. E3 has passed.
God damn.
But we still got a lot to speak upon it. We got Alex in here, we got Josh in here, we got Rashad in here.
If I could just say one thing, as a PC gamer, I was highly disappointed about the PC E3. Like that shit was trash, and that was my first E3.
As you should be disappointed. I mean, it's PC.
No, this dude.
That's Joshua Davis, right?
Yeah, what's up?
Oh, okay. I'm gonna holler at you in a minute.
We got Mr. Official in the building, coming in here with the demo.
The cooking.
Like, I'm gonna holler at you. Like,
I seen your reckless ass comments.
Hey, hold on. Do I owe you money or something? Because you talking to me like
nah. I seen your reckless comments.
About to go down, basically. Yo, Mr. Official, what is good, man? Mr. Official came in here like he's from Chicago, guys. He is not from Chicago anymore. He is from Cali. And not joking, but nah, Mr. Official is in the building. But we're gonna be talking about E3 for a second, guys. Your overall thoughts, your experiences, and who do you think had the best show and who didn't? I know some of the council members who went over this, but you guys can probably piggyback off of the guest responses because we didn't hear their thoughts yet as far as E3. But let me go to my man Alex, because I know Alex was there at E3.
Yep.
Let us know the overall experience. How did you feel about being at E3? Is it everything that you ever dreamed of?
Oh yeah, definitely.
A lot of the YouTubers, did they say what's up to you?
Yep, some did.
Oh, so you trying to say some didn't? Point them out. Let them know.
I mean, I didn't meet that many YouTubers. I met the Gaming Theory. He was pretty chill. He was upcoming. Other than that, not that many YouTubers. Maybe I just didn't recognize them or something like that. But point them out to me most of the time. Otherwise, I wouldn't recognize the face. I'm bad at faces. But other than that, I met a lot of PlayStation people. That's for sure. I even met Reggie, and definitely just walking. Yep. just walking down the show floor, meeting people, meeting legends. I met Ted Price, one of the people that like got me started off on PlayStation. I met Neil Druckmann for the first time.
Oh damn, let's go.
He signed my Last of Us copy. I met Shuhei Yoshida. He was just on the floor talking to some people randomly. He signed Chris's PS4. Well, rip Chris's PS4.
Oh, they stole that one?
Yep.
Oh no,
Bastard.
they stole
Probably an Xbox guy that stole it.
Wait,
Yep.
what?
Somebody
Boy, really, bro? Really? Like, you doing this?
They stole. Hold on, they stole what?
Chill. Bro.
Somebody stole Chris signed PS4.
Yeah,
man.
by Mark Cerny and Shuhei Yoshida.
Yo, we
It's,
got
the Xbox guy probably.
now
stole
real
it.
rap though. We need to go on Twitter and get
That's foul.
a signed PS4
Trifling ass bastard.
sent to Chris from Mark Cerny and Shuhei, man, because that's kind of messed up. I'm gonna tweet it out and let them know that yo, my man Chris PS4 store that you guys signed.
Yeah, it was a besides like the downs from the hotel, it was definitely, I would say, one of the best conventions I've gone besides like PSX and Final Fantasy Fan Fest or not, Final Fantasy Uncovered. I didn't get to play that many games besides Ni no Kuni 2.
As you should play that game.
Yep. And that was like my first experience with the Ni no Kuni game.
Oh my god.
The PlayStation app was trash as usual at the events.
It's pretty trash.
Yeah, like only Denzel got to play a PSVR game. Chris got onto like.
Listen, you got to use the PlayStation app to your advantage. It's gonna mess up, and when it messes up, it's like all of the bookings that you missed. Try to get into them. That's how I got into rigs.
Yeah, like everything was gone. Like even if you tried to go back, like everything was gone. Like it was that crazy.
Yo, cause I remember at PlayStation Experience, right? Quick story. All the VR meetings was like booked up, and I was like, yo, pissed, cause that was like my main goal
to
go to this conference. And then something I forgot, somebody told us like, yo, the app crashed or something, and then everybody had to rebook. I went right on that joint. I was like, oh, look, let's go, man. Got all those VR those bookings, and I was happy as hell, man. The same thing that happened to Xbox Fan Fest happened during the PlayStation Experience, where I don't know. But anyway, go back. My bad. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, man, it was a real blessing experience I got to try out because I was one of the people that got declined for Xbox Fan Fest the first round. Yep.
That's good.
Yeah. But other than that, it was
you see how your tone changed? You was talking about PlayStation, you was excited as hell. You was giddy. I had to calm you down for a second. Then when you start talking about Xbox, you sound a little bit more depressing, man. What's going on?
I mean, I was kind of mad like that I didn't get to try out Fan Fest for like the first time, but there's always other opportunities. Because this is the first time they did it on the website, they did it in person. But they could have done it better, in my opinion, knowing how many people were gonna try and sign up and log in. I got free E3 tickets, so it was a nice like payback to that.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah, and I got to meet like the big people. I got to meet Sky Diddy. Shout out to him.
Oh yeah, Sky Diddy's cool peoples, man.
Yeah, like Sky Diddy, J-Ty, like I didn't know like who they were until that E3. And I just watched Tester like through season 3, and it was pretty legit. Other than that, I had an awesome experience. Luckily, I got to come back home though. If the person didn't steal the car keys, as that was on the table also, right next to the PS4.
Oh shit.
Okay, that's what's up though, man. It seemed like you had a good E3 experience where you didn't have to pay for anything because you got the free tickets or whatever, right?
Yeah.
But any games other than Ni no Kuni you got to play?
I did get to play NAC 2. Also, Everybody's Golf, because that was like on the show floor.
Okay. How you gonna leave out one of the best games there at E3? Come on, Alex. You kind of wilding right now.
Oh, also I got to see in theater Spider-Man and also Uncharted: The Lost Legacy. Those are definitely pretty like thought out games that everyone should play. That's about it mainly. Like not that much gaming or like theater mode. Just like walking on the show floor, meeting people, trying to network, getting my name out, finding my voice. Other than that, that's pretty much it.
How was the lines looking for these games?
Ooh, that's another story. Like it's worse since it's open to the public. Like it like doubled the amount.
Yo, so be honest. You didn't try to skip anybody. Just be honest. You can be honest here in the Council Podcast or the PlayStation Nation shall be televised.
Nah, I can't do that. I can't skip. Like,
hold on. So you ain't try to bump somebody and move them out of the way. Like, yo, I want to play this game.
Man, look.
Nah.
That first PSX, ask Kev. I was cutting folks. Like, look, man, I'm trying to play these games.
That's what it
I'm
is.
trying to play these games.
No disrespect. I mean, no disrespect to the gamers.
For the order, he was like, "Yeah, man, this drum moving kind of slow." And then after a while, I'm like, "Damn, this nigga in the front. Like, how he get up there to the front?"
Man, no disrespect to the gamers out there, man, but you're a gamer too.
Yeah, I'm trying to play my games too.
You know what I mean? Move out the way. Let me play this game. That's all.
I skip. Fuck that.
I skip. I cut.
Better be paying attention.
This year's PSX, I'm cutting in line to play that guy that won Spider-Man. I don't care.
Oh, word. That's me. Yo, but let me get Josh on your statements or your experiences or your opinions.
Oh, I forgot to say I did got to meet Ethan Klein and Gila. They were also at E3. Like right Hee Productions.
Who?
Hee. They're like comedian YouTubers. They make skits and stuff like that. They're pretty funny.
Okay. I definitely check them out. I don't know who it is, but I check them out. See who they are. They're big like YouTubers, or they kind of.
Oh yeah, 4 million.
Oh damn. Okay. All right. We're gonna check them out. Yeah, they somebody, of course. But yo, Josh, what's your thoughts on E3, man? Who do you think had the best show, the worst show? Did you think E3 was good overall? Did you enjoy watching these shows? What was your favorite games? Josh, I'm asking you a lot of questions, but you're not giving me the answers. Let's go.
Well, I think you missed the part what I said. I only watched the PC conference since I own no fucking consoles. But But from what people were showing on Facebook, man, Nintendo had some really cool games. What I did like was EA's Anthem. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that one right. That looked like Destiny, but like way better with the jetpacks and shit. Yeah. Picking up first day when it comes on PC is Monster Hunter World, Way Out, and State of Decay 2. Excuse me. Those are my top games to get when it first comes out on PC.
Okay. So you didn't really like catch up on the conferences for the console side of things, but you know what's coming to PC, so you're good.
Yeah, I have no interest watching the console side because I own no consoles. I ain't buy a $1,500 computer for nothing.
Okay, I mean, I understand that statement. I definitely understand. Is there any game that would lean you towards getting a console from E3 that you saw?
Hello, can anybody hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
We can hear you.
All right. Sorry, I bought a cheap ass mic. I mean headset. What was your question?
Now I'm saying, like, is there any game that you saw from E3 that would like lean you or persuade you to get into in the console space that you saw, or did you hear of that looked cool to you or whatever?
I might pick up a PS4, but it's like after getting my account shut down for watching bootleg movies, I'm not even going to detail about that. But those that do know me, y'all know why I was watching bootleg movies. But anyway, yeah, I'm really salty about that. So it's kind of, I might one day pick it up if my girl make her account. Like I'm no longer putting any money into the PSN and shit.
Okay, so you scarred. That's what you saying.
Yeah. Shit, I'm scarred from Microsoft too. Motherfucker stole $30 from my damn account.
Whoa, hold on. This is the council podcast for the PlayStation Nation shall be televised. I don't want you bashing Xbox out here. Everybody come and attack us.
I mean, that's not bashing them. That's my experience. You can't tell me about my experience when I lived that shit.
Okay, I'm just saying, man. You know, a lot of people will watch this podcast and they will say it's bashing just because you experienced something. I'm just saying.
Got you.
I'm trying to save your life, man. You know what I mean? I'm over here. You're in the pool, and I'm throwing the lightsaber over there to you, and you don't want to grab it.
I feel shit. Sound like in this progress something they got something to say to me. I'm just waiting for that to happen.
Oh, okay. I mean, he's gonna come back in here. I'm waiting too. I want to hear what's going on. I don't know what's going on with that. But yo, Rashad, man, the Xbox lawyer, the Xbox defender.
This bloody neutral.
I was about yo, Delisa, because I was just about to say lawyer. Nah, man, he neutral.
Hey, Rashad got the best Xbox name in any of the group. Rustbot. What's it called? Rustbot?
Yeah, fuck, I'm fucking with that silly shit.
Hey man, but yo, the same questions apply to you, man. How did you like E3? Were you feeling it this year? Who had the best show in your opinion? The worst show? What games are you interested in? Do you think E3 last year was better or this year was better? Let us know. I'm asking a whole bunch of questions, and once again, you're not answering. I don't know if I'm talking over you. Do you want to talk over me, or should I talk over you? Because I can talk all day, and you ain't saying nothing while I'm still talking when I answer the question. But you know, it was my bad. Go ahead, bro.
I got it. I liked it, man. I mean, I loved it this year, man. I mean, I know a lot of people were saying it was, you know, kind of boring, this and the other, but I mean, from all of the conferences that I watched, there was a ton of games that I'm picking up. You know what I'm saying? That I mean, so, and I will say, I know people are gonna argue with this. I will say Xbox had a better show as far as games go. Exclusive wise, I mean, they didn't do too well, but as far as games as a whole, you know, with Anthem, with DBZ Fight or Dragon Ball Fighters, you know what I'm saying, with Metro, I think all of that, with Creed and all of the other stuff that they did show, I thought that put it over the top. You know what I'm saying, multiplats and all combined. But all of the conferences, I mean, I liked them. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I saw some great stuff. On the PlayStation side, they would, you know, the more gameplay from God of War was great. Spider-Man gameplay was amazing. Detroit, I liked Detroit a lot more when I saw it last year. This year I was kind of lost on what they showed. Like I wasn't sure what was what. But after the show, I mean, I went and did some digging, looking for like the gameplay demos that they were going to be showing like during the week and everything. And I found some more stuff. So I mean, that's a day one. Easily, you know, the Uncharted that's coming out is a day one. I don't normally do DLC, but I think I'm gonna fuck with the DLC for Horizon as well. Need for Speed, man, the new Need for Speed looked great to me. What else? A Way Out looked great to me from EA. A lot of the stuff, I mean, they didn't really show. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They didn't really show a lot from Madden and Live, but what I've been seeing afterwards, you know, looks great as well. So I mean, I'm excited for those, and I haven't been excited for. I've never been excited for NBA Live. Actually, now that I think about it, I always say that shit was
Rashad.
Well, probably not since 1995.
Tell that lie. I remember you. Was that 2015? And you was like, "Oh, the shoes look good." And
wait a minute. Wait a minute. No. Now we looked at as far as how the game looked graphically, I was like, oh, it don't look too bad. You know what I'm saying? These do look real. I did like the demo, like the street ball. I like the street ball on Live. I think that was 16. Now I did like that, but the game overall was pretty trash. You know what I'm saying?
I remember Rashad had the whole 2K Live joint going, and then when he played that live demo,
why you exposing that man like that?
Because hey, 2K.
That's real. That's real shit though. I mean,
I remember
when that shit first came out, people was hyping it up, and I was like, I don't know, man. But the graphics was like, okay, they did their thing on the graphics. It looked a lot better. on some parts, but a lot of parts look bad. Now, when the demo came out, I liked the demo for the street ball. You know what I'm saying? For pro-am and everything, I like that. That was cool. For
honest, you like the sneakers. Be honest, man.
I mean, the sneakers was cool too, but fuck that.
You can hype that up. You can hype up sneakers and all that stuff, like Blaze of Grass and
No, it was hilarious when Rashad went and played that demo. I was crying, laughing.
Like, this shit is trash.
Oh my god!
I can't even tell you the last time.
Trash.
NBA Live game.
He did a straight 360.
Yeah. But I mean, as far as E3 goes, out of all of the shows I've seen from Microsoft,
Ubisoft.
PlayStation, Ubisoft, and EA, I would say that the worst showing would have to go. It's in between EA and Ubisoft because EA didn't really show me much.
Nah,
I'd have to, man. I mean, that's just from me because. Like Ubisoft, man, Ubisoft, y'all. I mean, y'all see me in the groups. Ubisoft is one of my favorite devs. You know what I'm saying? I'm always going hard for Ubisoft. They're always putting out some new shit. But this year, it was like, I don't know, man. Like what's that game?
You thought Ubisoft was a letdown to you?
To me, it was.
Liked it.
I mean, I know that, and that's the funny part because a lot of people don't normally like that shit. So.
I actually thought Ubisoft had the best show.
Not to me, man. I was like.
Yeah, I
was the only one champion EA in here though. Like when we was in the chats, like Cash was looking at me like I was crazy when I was like.
I mean, EA will probably get the nod for the worst one to me. But it's because I'm a big fan of Ubisoft. So I was looking for.
You want a Splinter
Cell? I was looking for like a Splinter Cell or something, something that they was gonna hit me with that was gonna be like hell yeah, like they always do. But
they did with that Beyond and Good Evil 2.
Beyond Good and Evil 2, yeah, that was a good announcement. I've honestly never played the first one, and people get shocked when they say that when I say that, but I never played the first one, so it was like I couldn't really get hyped for the second one. So to me, it wasn't like anything, honestly.
Yo, did you see the gameplay like little demo that they did as far as like showing the scale of that game?
Yes.
So it puts
I saw that last night actually.
Last
night, man. Last night I was like, okay, this shit looks legit. Looks legit. That shit looks clean.
I don't believe it though. I can't believe it.
Yeah, that's yeah.
You know what, Rashad? You should have no bad feelings about not playing Beyond Good and Evil. Because probably 80% of the people that we know never touched that game.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, I was gonna say I never played.
I asked Jerry that shit last night. I was like, "You played that shit before?" He was like, "Yeah."
No, I never played Beyond Good Evil, but I watched people play it.
I never watched people play.
I might pick it up.
I think last night was the first time I saw footage of the first game because I had to look it up. I was like, "When did this shit even come out, man?" Because I was like, I ain't never played it. People was hyped, but I remember. I don't know too much about it.
That came out right next to a game called Metal Arms Glitch in the System, way back in the gap. They came out side by side, and both of them got trashed on initial reviews, and everybody thought they were bad. And then people started playing it, and that was the best game that came out.
But even more from Ubisoft's conference, man, like with that game with Mario and the Rabbids. Okay, that wasn't something that I would play. Per se, so it was like I wasn't looking at it. This is just from me, my personal opinion about the show. And then more from Just Dance. That's Chuck's forte. And
man, you gotta have two ankles to play that game. I don't know why you brought Chuck up.
And then they got some more information on Steep, and I didn't like that game at all either. And then Skull and Bone. Now Skull and Bones, for the most part, when it first started, it looked great, and I was like, oh hell yeah! But it was small shit in that game that. And what they showed that turned me off from it. You know what I'm saying? Like in Assassin's Creed Black Flag, when you're firing at another ship and you're shooting cannonballs, you can see the cannonballs travel to hit the ship. I like that aspect of the game. It felt like a more realistic feel. And this one, you can see from a distance, they were shooting at ships from a distance and they were flying like, AK-47 bullets fast as a motherfucker. And I was like, it looked pretty bad as far as the combat goes. Now, everything else graphically looked good, you know what I'm saying? The detail in the water, the ships, all that looked great. But then I read on some more information how you can't get off the ships and shit like that. So I'm like, that completely died for me.
Yeah,
when I saw it, it was hype. And then when I read that, it was like, that's it. I'm not touching it.
Skull and Bones is a game that looks great on demo. it might be a game you can watch, but I don't think people gonna buy that joint.
Right. I don't think anybody's gonna really I was looking for something like a just another like a Division 2. People didn't like Division. Division was one of my favorite games also, man. I spent a hell of a lot of time in that game. See what I'm saying? But I was on that game a lot. A whole lot, man. And For Honor, you know what I'm saying? I'm still on For Honor a lot. So
For Honor, yo. I still need to beat the other 2 campaigns.
Man.
I need to get season 2 though.
Right. Yeah, you need to try that season 2 out. But I was looking for something along those lines, man. You know what I'm saying? Or like something else. You know what I'm saying? Like how they hit us with the Rainbow Six that one year and shit like that, man. But they didn't give it to me. I mean, it wasn't a bad conference per se for games, but to me,
could have been better.
It wasn't bad, right? I mean, to me, it was bad because they didn't give me what I wanted. So, but I mean, it's a lot of games, man. Like from the Microsoft conference, there's this game called Project Code Shift. I don't think a lot of people know about. They showed it in a little montage that they had. It just had Shift up there. I finally found the full name of the shit, and I saw some gameplay on it. Oh my God, shit looks crazy. Little small games like that, and then like Unruly Heroes and shit like that. And then Battlegrounds coming to console. That was another thing that I got hyped about because I like that game. I saw that game. I watched some people play it on Mixer, and I was like, man, this shit look tight when I first heard about it. And then when I saw that it was coming to I read about it coming to console to PlayStation and Xbox back in March. And I was like, oh, hell yeah, you know, getting to play that bitch, fucking right. And then Black Desert, I played Black Desert on my girl's PC. And I was liking that shit. And I was like, damn, I wish I was hoping for both of these to come to console. Then both of them being announced in the conference. I'm like, hell yeah. Now the only other game I want from PC now is like Star Citizen. They bring that to console, then it's like, I'm complete.
It's a wrap.
The real, you know what I'm saying? So I mean, I overall think that E3 was great, though, man. I mean, I pre-ordered like 7 to 8 games after that shit. So, yeah, I'm waiting for more to pop up now so I can get the rest of them shits, man.
I definitely agree with you. As far as to me, I felt like E3 had a lot of great stuff that they showed.
Yeah,
it was just something that was just off during every E3 conference. So, like, it's not like these shows were bad.
I think I know what it was,
but it was just like there's no pizzazz. There was no like.
Yeah, I think there was no. I think everybody was looking for the big ass titles to come out and just blow everybody away, and I think that's where they was lacking. You know what I'm saying? I don't think there was enough of those. And like Anthem, I mean, Anthem was my game of my game of the show.
Oh yeah, definitely,
hands down. But I think outside of Anthem, you know, Creed looked great, but it's Creed. You know what I'm saying? It's been there and had a bunch of them. So, you know, Metro looked great. Then again, it's not a new game. You know what I'm saying? And DBZ Fighters, Dragon Ball Fighters, that was a good one. That was a real good one.
But if I could say something right quick, I really hope Metro took a lot from Stalker because the Stalker series was a really good series on PC.
Stalker, I don't know too much about PC though, so
you gotta check it out, homie. It's really good.
I'm gonna go ahead and look.
Metro didn't move me. I just felt like the game looked good. But I never played Metro games and stuff like that. So when I saw that, I was just like, okay, it looks cool. It looks really good.
Got it on it.
To be honest, I think that what they showed from Metro it looked a little confusing to me because a lot of it didn't look like just pure gameplay. I mean, a lot of it looked.
Of course, you was confused. It wasn't running on the Xbox One X.
Nah, no, I'm saying as far as the gameplay itself, man, it looked like it was
throwing shots.
Cutscene and anything, you know what I'm saying? You know how like the game Killzone, when Killzone 2 was first announced, none of it was. That's what it reminded me of. That's what it reminded me of. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's exactly what it reminded me of. I said that when I first saw it. I was like, this don't really. It looked good, but it don't really look like a game is being played. You know what I'm saying? That's what I got from it.
Look, that's how it looked good. Like I'm pretty sure everybody on here or a majority of us here was watching it, you know, on the 4K streams, and we was like, yo, that shit looked good as fuck.
Yeah, it did look. It looked really, really good. But I kept telling people, everybody was saying all these developers have used all the power, and so I'm like, no, they haven't. I don't think that's out the power of these consoles yet. If that was the case, then God of War would not look as good as it looks on a vanilla PS4.
Yeah, for real.
Or Horizon. Like I had Horizon on a regular PS4, and that joint looks really good. Like
there's a difference on that. I seen it on the regular PS4, and then I seen it on the Pro on my own shit, and I'm like, all right, okay, fuck that. Same with For Honor. I played For Honor on a regular PS4 and on the Xbox One, and it's and then going from that to the Pro. Oh my God, big dumbass difference.
A lot of people will tell you that the Pro doesn't, have these high res textures, even though it's in the notes.
That's not true, man. I mean, yeah. I mean, you know how that go, man.
Y'all put a lot of stock visual.
Throw that shit out there just to,
What happened?
Start the fights and the arguments, man. That's all.
I say y'all put a lot of stock in these consoles that can't, excuse me, that can barely hit 1080p to 4K. I'm just saying, bro.
For me, I'm not even.
I mean, but see, that's the thing, though. Like when it comes to that, I mean, that whole. Oh, my fault. Jalisa, you talking?
No, my bad. You go ahead.
When it comes to, the look of the look of how the games is, you can't really put that on the gamer per se. You have to put that on the dev and the companies that advertise these consoles, because a lot of people went into this gen expecting a specific quality, and
I fully agree.
And again, people want their games to look nice. That's just the world we live in now, regardless of if you're a PC or console gamer.
And that's why these console manufacturers need to leave AMD to go to NVIDIA. Y'all might have to pay a lot more money, but shit, y'all be paying for quality.
Well, see, you're looking at that from a PC perspective and not from a console perspective. Again, console is supposed to be an affordable way for people that don't have a lot of money to play games.
Yep.
That is, that's what makes consoles so great. Consoles are so great because it's an open environment for people that don't got a lot of money. I remember when I was young, consoles was my life. I ain't have a whole bunch of scratch, but you feel me? Like even now, I still prefer consoles just because it's been edged into my lifestyle. It's like that's just something that I enjoy, and I continue to enjoy it. Now, again, when it comes to visuals and things like that, PC obviously takes the cake on that. Obviously, there is no comparison. PC will always be better, but at the same time, what we're getting now with the Pro and the Xbox One X, with 4K, albeit from dynamic 4K or checkerboard or native, whatever the case may be, it's still people want their games to look nice, and that's okay. It's not going to be PC quality when it comes to frames and shit like that, but I want my shit to at least look nice, and I'm pretty sure everybody on this panel can agree that they would want their shit to look nice.
Yeah, and then sometimes graphics ain't got nothing to do with the art style too. Like
exactly, because I've played plenty of games. Look, Shenron Kagura.
Not like a graphically demanding game.
They got some games that I saw now. The art styles like The Last Light and shit, man. I'm like,
look at God of War. God of War is running on vanilla PS4. That shit looks beautiful.
That shit is beautiful.
It's not always about just resolution and frames.
You know what I'm saying?
It's not that black and white. Because it's not just about resolution and frames; it's also about like Jalisa said, the art and all that other stuff.
Ori and Cuphead, those games are visually stunning. It's not because of graphical capability; it's just because of the art style.
Yeah,
really makes it
how different it looks.
Games, man, I keep telling people that it's all about the art style. Like I don't have to always play a realistic looking game for it to look amazing, because I thought Nino Kuni's art style looks amazing.
Oh yeah, big shout out to Studio Ghibli.
Not only that, but you said they need to invest in Nvidia and Intel and all this. A lot of people ain't trying to pay Nvidia and Intel money, because if they did, they would have built a PC by now.
Well, from how y'all talk about it in these groups about, for PS4 Pro going to be doing this, Xbox One X going to be doing that. I'm like, God damn, dog, y'all talk about more frame rates than y'all talk about games. I'm like, dang.
Well, frame rates is pretty. See, frame rates is very new though, and you also have to understand that again, the way these consoles are being advertised, why wouldn't you be excited for something that's going to look better than what it already looks now? Like anybody.
It's not even just that. You got to understand the context and the perspective that you're talking about. We're talking in the console space of things. I know when PC guys see that console gamers is going back and forth about resolution and frame rate within their space, within their ecosystem, you guys, want to jump in and like, oh, but we're doing 120. Yeah, but it's a different space. You know what I mean? Like it's a
like
different...
Court gets it.
Yeah, Court is probably the biggest PC dude I know.
It's like the Nets. It's like the Nets and the Knicks arguing about who's the better team or who got the better players. But then here you see Golden State Warriors come out and be like, "Hey man, but look at our team." You know what I mean? It's just,
yo, no, that's a perfect example.
That's so fucking true, isn't it?
Perfect.
So what you trying to say? The
Nets
PS4
and
and
the
Xbox
Knicks
One
are
trash?
trash
That's
right
what you
now.
trying to say?
Let's just talk about these two teams that in New York. I let them battle it out. You know what I mean?
Bar, you get points for that because I was so savage.
Sometimes once a year, I come out with a good analogy.
That was actually a nail on the head.
Yeah, I ain't front though. I laughed.
This definitely only one.
I knew you was gonna say the Nets and the Knicks, and then talk about Golden State. Like, oh, look over here.
Like the console space is like the New York, and then you have the Nets and the Knicks battling out. You know what I mean? But then here you got Cali. You know what I mean, looking over at New York battles and like, hey man, look at our shit, or look at our team, or look what we can
do. Looking at our battles 3 hours behind and shit, like, bro, relax.
Yeah, with Sunshine State and all that, you know what I mean. But Cali, New York kind of expensive, but Cali is a little bit expensive as well.
Cali, you got to cut off your foot.
Well, we going into another,
Yeah, but again, there's nothing wrong with PC. You PC dudes, y'all cool in y'all own space.
Nah, say what you want to say. Be honest, bro.
I know one thing.
Nah, I don't want to be honest because this is the Council podcast where Nah, I don't want to be honest, but I will say, PC guys, and this is not just to you. What's your name again? I'm sorry.
You can call me Suffer.
Suffer? Okay, Suffer. It's not just something to you. It's as a whole when it comes to PC guys. It's like I'm gonna try to use an analogy. I know it ain't gonna work, but hold on. It's like.
Speak from your heart.
It's like two homeless people waiting in line at the soup kitchen, and you pull up in your limo, like, hey, what's up? Like, hey, what's up, bro? Y'all need some help? What's up? Y'all got time? It's like.
Hey Mo, if I could just spread a little personal story before y'all go to y'all next subject. I was homeless once. I went to plenty of soup kitchens, still with fresh clothes, while everybody else was wearing, like dirty ass shit. Don't feel comfortable saying that, but anyway. And motherfuckers like, why is you here? I'm hungry too, motherfucking shit. Move the fuck over.
Man, everybody got to eat.
Yes.
But I don't know. PC guys, they tend to butt in where they really don't need to be because they are a superior version. They've got the superior version of everything. So I've never understood why PC guys.
Because sometimes we just have to stop people from spreading the most dumbest shit on y'all posters, though. Like y'all be the most misinformed.
One thing I say I can't stand about PC guys is
speak for your heart.
I feel like, and I swear, it's like, I don't know. I feel like they be trying to recruit motherfuckers all the time. I'm serious, man. Like, dead serious. Like, you'll go into an argument, you know what I'm saying? Be up in there talking about frames this and frames that on these games on console. And they be like, oh, well, I don't need to get an Xbox because I got a PC. Okay, well, good for you.
That's true.
And then, but I don't care. I'm like, I don't give a shit if you got a PC. I don't want to play on PC. So then people like, oh, why you don't just build a PC? Instead of buying an Xbox, you can build a PC for cheap. I don't want to play on PC. It seems like they don't understand that motherfuckers just don't want to play on PC. That's simple. That's simple thing. Then I told that to a couple dudes before, and they were like, "Why?" Because I don't fucking want to. Man. I gotta go into a definite explanation of why I don't want to play on PC. I don't want to play on PC. Then they'd be like, "Oh, well, you can use a controller." Okay, if I go into a shooter, you know what I'm saying? Because I definitely don't want to play with mouse and keyboard. If I get on Battlefield with a controller, I'm gonna get fucking ate up. So why
that's not always true.
Bullshit. I played Battlefield 4 on PC against niggas with PC with an Xbox controller, and I was getting fucked over. I was getting headshot by niggas with pistols across the map.
That's the misconception. I hope I said that word right. Not every motherfucking body on the keyboard and mouse is good like me. I am complete shit. That's why I stay away from fucking first-person shooters. Matter of fact, fuck that. I stay away from team-based fucking shooters. I fucking suck ass on keyboard and mouse. When y'all say, hey man, we don't get that back. I know on Battleground, nigga, I suck. I don't know why you when I fucking want to.
No, bro, I can't deal. Fuck that. I played against some niggas. I played against some niggas on Battlefield, and I was like, well, maybe it was just that match, or maybe niggas was doing this. I was trying to put in work for a good maybe 3-4 hours on my partner PC that I couldn't do shit. And I'm on console. I fuck over you on Battlefield, on any shooter, matter of fact, that I fuck with. But I got on there, I couldn't do nothing. Niggas was throwing perfect ass Brett Favre type of grenades and shit. Niggas was shooting across the map with pistols, headshots. I was like, man, I can't deal with this shit. Fuck that.
Rashad, let's tell the truth, Rashad. They was hacking. Tell the truth.
I mean, they might have been.
Hey, dog, I
don't know. They might have been. But I mean, goddamn, dog. That's my point, though. I mean, if I don't want to play on PC, because I swear up and down, every time this argument comes up with dudes for console and PC, it's always you could have built the PC instead. I don't want to fucking build a PC. That's all I want motherfuckers to get in their head. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody wants to play on PC. Then they be like, oh, if you're talking about graphics, you should get a PC. But I don't care about PC. And I don't want to go
like 50 posts on Battlegrounds right now where all you niggas is talking about is 4K when you know your damn system can't do 4K.
But
so when we come in and tell you,
hold on. See, that's incorrect. That's incorrect, though.
Very
you know what I'm saying? Because the 1X and the PS4 Pro got native 4K games. So saying it can't do 4K is completely incorrect. Now, if you want to talk about, native 4K, 60 frames or 120 frames and max settings, that's a whole different thing. But at the same time, honestly, that's not going to change my experience. Now, if you go play, I'm talking about what niggas be talking about, 4K this and 120 frames per second and 144 frames per second, whatever PC dudes be saying. But I'm like this. It's not going to really change my experience, you know what I'm saying, of playing the game that way. And what I mean by that is, say if you're playing Street Fighter in native 4K, 150 frames per second, and max settings and all this, that, and the other. If you're not good at the game, I mean, regardless of how you play it, I'll still bust your ass. You know what I'm saying? I could play it at 30 frames per second. That don't mean nothing to me. Honestly. But that's me personally. Now, other dudes might jump up on there and be like, oh man, I gotta have this, I gotta have that. You can't play this and can't play that. Like, okay, fighters and maybe racers and sports, I say would be, and shooters, which should be at like 60 frames because it does play better, but I don't think it'll make a difference to me because I could play it at 30 or 60. You know what I'm saying? And that's me personally.
Well, let me piggyback off Rashad. First off, the wife says hello, by the way. She just made it in
Timbo
Slizzy.
And she said she gonna kick your ass on Tekken.
Tell her to bring her ass on.
Well, anyway, she said she's gonna whoop your ass. But you know how they say the PlayStation is for people without friends.
Right?
Y'all know that, right?
Speak from your heart, Michy. Speak from your heart.
PC is for motherfuckers without friends. it's the way it is.
My man.
It's like,
hold on. How do I send a screenshot here?
Wait. Because the majority of people who play on PC, I mean, you see the people who do the tournaments and all the stuff. And the people with a crew play those games. The people without a crew watch those people play those games. And all those, Counter-Strike tournaments and everything that's so popular that everybody watch, those lonely motherfuckers with no team. Wishing they had a team that could do that stuff. Those lonely-ass people who watch those Call of Duty tournaments, those PC gamers that can't play Call of Duty with nobody, but they won't play Call of Duty, so they watch the tournaments. There's some lonely motherfuckers in PC. So you can have all the frames you want to. That just makes yourself feel better about being alone.
We got this better game called CSGO. So.
They can have a game called.
Have
a game called Jergens
real quick,
and with shea butter, and that's what makes them feel better. About
you are a savage.
I mean, that's what you're doing with your personal time, sir. I don't need to hear that. I'm gonna mine.
Hey, I don't care what you do, but that's what PC gamers do. They have like a junk watching contest. Be like, yeah, you got a console, but mine's bigger. I'm like, what? You got a hard drive? Like, ain't nobody give this shit.
Speak for your heart.
Look at mine is crooked. No, what are you talking about? Sit down. Like,
Hey man, sound like you have a lot of gay ass conversations, dog.
Hey, no, that's what y'all act like. Like every time, sometimes when a console person's having a conversation, it's like, oh, well, on PC, shut the fuck up. Nobody gives a shit. Like nobody legit gives a fuck in the midst of a.
That's a fucking true shit.
Yeah, in the midst of a console conversation, like let's say you have Xbox person going at it with a PlayStation person, right? They trying to get they comments together. You know, you trying to see who's like, oh, well, that's a good point. Oh, yeah. Shot got a good point. Oh, yeah. Well, Persona said that. Oh, that's a good counter. Somebody come in. Well, on PC, shut the fuck up. Like, seriously. You're going to talk about all these games and all these frames and everything else. And you're going to wait till the shit come out on the Steam sale to buy the shit. So it really don't matter because you ain't going to say it when it come out no way.
I'm sorry. What's the last sale on Microsoft and Sony?
It's like, motherfuckers on PC brag about how big.
When the last time y'all had a sale on Microsoft and Sony?
We have a sale every week, but we buy from day one.
They got a sale right
I need to see a screenshot.
They got a sale on PSN right now.
Yeah, it's a sale all the time.
Oh shit!
We even get humble bundle sales. So
there's a flash sale. There's double discounts going. There's 2 sales.
Yeah, there's 2 sales going on.
But it's
well, see the difference between PC gamers and console gamers buy the games they want.
But see, it's like this. You know how people be ready to fight, right? There could be tension in the room. Like let's say me and Shad, you know, we got some animosity towards each other, so we be ready to fight. And niggas who ready to fight don't really talk too much. Be like, man, look, I ain't got too much more to say to you. It's always that hype man in the background. Man, get these dudes. Let's go, man. Man, let's go to the car. You're gonna be the first one drug across the floor. Stop it. When all things even, you know, the shit don't really matter.
Like, who is this talking so I can know who I'm talking to?
Hey, yo, real quick, the PC is like Richie Cunningham and the consoles like Fonzie. We're the cool people, you know what I mean? And they always are trying to butt in the conversation. It's real talk. I must be honest. Can I be honest?
PC like, oh no, I was going to do some savage.
I'm messing around.
You can say what you want to. You got Xbox Live that has a community of its own that's great in its own way. You got PSN that has a community of its own that's different, but it's great in its own way. Right. And you got PC motherfuckers trying to pick up the pieces. That's all it is. It's like, please play games with me.
Well, in my world, we got the console peasants, which almost every single person in here.
Who's in your world?
Versus
name 4 of your friends. Boy, you should be the last person.
Name 4 of your friends. I don't ever.
Let's get it straight.
Let us speak.
No, but I'm just saying, if you're gonna say in your world, okay, who do you game with? Who's your crew? I don't know.
Josh, Carl, and goddamn, what's the other motherfucker? Man, I barely know that nigga.
Exactly. You're getting catched.
I was gonna say you forget people's names in your crew. I can name every person in my crew. we like 20 deep.
How you getting catched?
I'm a very good person, damn it.
Look at you paid $1,500 to not know who you gaming with.
I'm sorry, how much you pay for your console?
I paid let's see, I got 2 Pros, I got 2 VRs. I got 2 4K TVs.
Yo, that man got a car sitting in front of his face.
You don't want to compare the money because the money don't matter. I can get whatever the fuck I want, whenever the fuck I want.
Hardware.
Hey, that's fine. It could be weak-ass hardware.
It's like you bought a bucket versus me that bought a Viper.
Michy got
that's fine. But you got a weak-ass community. You got a Viper, but you can't drive it on the street because you don't get a ticket.
But see, that's the thing, though, bro. Like, it's like with console, PC is like a Lamborghini, right?
Yep.
But that shit ain't a Lamborghini.
Listen. PC is like a Lamborghini, but you ain't got no chick in the passenger seat. Console is like a Honda Accord.
I go out and pick up the chick.
Console is like a Honda Accord, and you got 4 chicks in the car.
Like a pretty.
The chicks are the exclusives, by the way.
I mean, you the Honda going to the club.
Stand down, my fish. Jesus help me, my fish is burning.
Consoles is like Honda Accord. We get all the exclusives in the car. Chicks,
Hey, Honda Accord's not that bad.
Man, please. That's one of the best rated cars in the world.
The best cars out there. But again,
Hondas, they last long.
People want the Lamborghini though. People, I want to get a Lamborghini. I'm riding around in this Accord, chilling.
This is the point that persona should make. The Lamborghini, the cost to maintain that car, it costs way more than the Honda.
Yes, and again, the exclusives in the car. You can only fit one exclusive in a Lamborghini. I got 5.
Oh, damn.
Well,
got 5 in the car.
Exclusive, so I'm not sure what you're comparing to, sir.
Well, that's fine. They can have all them exclusives that people will never fuck
at
with.
the PC E3, I ain't seen no God of War. I'm just saying, but cool.
Oh, man.
I see that.
Yeah.
You always got more exclusive.
You mean God a babysitter?
Huh?
Hey, call it what you want to.
Babysitter?
Call it what you want to.
Yes, sir.
PS4 and Xbox communities are like people who meet together and start families and everything.
I was gonna say, when is
PC
that
is
when is that PC experience?
PC is like, PC is like the guy that showed up with a real fine chick, but she a tranny.
Oh shit!
They always worried about the hardware.
So
they always worried about the hardware.
So that sounds like your personal experience right there, dog.
No.
Yo, I'm trying to. Yo, hold on. I'm trying to do
Mama's basement. Bring it home, train.
Yo, look. Point me in the direction where I can sign up for that PC experience.
Look.
Always worried about the
first thing he said. The first thing he said earlier was, "I got a $1,500 PC." Nobody gives a fuck how much you pay for your PC. You can.
I got a $1,600 4K TV. Does that matter?
No, and then you got people that pay more for their PC. So, do you have a cheap PC or do you have an expensive?
I was gonna say to run 4K 60 frames efficiently, you got to spend at least $2,000.
Hey, PC like Canadians. No disrespect. put a maple leaf up your ass.
I mean,
they shot to my man Jack Move.
Yo, shout out to Jack. Oh, B moving in the building.
That's an inside joke right there.
And this is what it's like, right? It's like the Xbox and PlayStation community when it comes to going to PC people.
Hey, hold on.
They like,
but your Xbox community is now part of the PC community, though. Y'all have no.
Are they part of the PC community? No, wait.
You have no exclusives.
Wait. Let's get clarification. Is it part of the PC community, or do they have a unified network where they still don't fucking play together?
I'm not sure what you're talking about.
What games do you have on Windows 10? What's your Xbox Live account?
Suffering Hunter.
Papers.
What do you play on Windows 10 with people on Xbox?
I detect papers.
I don't. Shut the fuck
exactly.
I don't play Windows 10s. I waited for it to come on stage.
Damn.
The fuck
up.
Wow. There we go. We just.
But you're just talking to one PC guy though. There's another
exactly.
PC guy.
I just talked to one PC guy who was trying to enforce his PC will, and he just don't fucking get it. You want to talk about this game is a PC game, but are you playing it on PC with Xbox people? No, shut the fuck up.
But you still playing it by yourself, regardless of what games I play.
Nope.
You still have no.
There are some games that are only available on Windows 10, which is still part of Xbox Live's environment. And there's some games that are available on Steam, which is outside. There's games you can't play on PC unless you get it in Windows 10.
Look, bro, you ain't playing.
Before you say that's all completely PC,
I don't give a fuck.
There's levels to that PC stuff. It ain't the same.
Regardless of Windows 10, I'm still able to play it on my PC.
Can you play it without Xbox Live account?
Still, regardless, I'm still able to play on my
regardless, my ass.
Regardless, I'm still able to play on my PC. That's what you feel. You have no exclusives, nigga.
What is a necessity for that? Xbox
I'm trying to see where you can play Horizon Zero Dawn on the PC now.
I'm trying to see where you can get these. I'm trying to see where you can get these cross-play Play Anywhere games without Xbox Live.
PC has PS now has Horizon Zero Dawn.
And this is sad that I'm defending Xbox right now. Because I'm the main one talking shit about it.
That's a W.
But I told y'all I'm an Xbox.
Fucking Xbox. Nah.
When you can play Forza Horizon 3,
Xbone.
well, probably can't do Forza Horizon 3. When you can play damn near all the games that they offer and just buy them on Steam.
So wait a minute. Wait.
It doesn't matter where I buy it from.
No, it doesn't
matter
because you can't get them nowhere but the Windows 10 store. You have to be a member of Xbox Live to play these games with people. Even if you have a PC.
Damn, I didn't even know.
I want to ask a serious question. Hold on. I want to ask a serious question. Outside of graphics, why else should you own a PC?
Because you're lonely.
No. No, I'm asking him. This is a serious question. Outside of graphics, why else do people need to own a PC?
No new friends.
Freedom.
No new friends.
Freedom
no
of
new
what?
friends. Freedom of no friends.
Hold on. Let him answer. Freedom of what? What's the freedom?
No friends.
Boy.
Freedom to do what?
I'm just waiting for the console peasants to shut the hell up so I can answer. Like I said, the freedom to do what you want. The freedom to march.
This motherfucker said a console peasant. He must have forgotten who the fuck you to be aware. This motherfucker.
Guys, wait, guys. Hold on. I really wanted to answer because I'm interested in this answer.
Mother.
I'm really interested in your answer. So, outside of graphics, what is the purpose of owning a PC?
I just say, mods, freedom, excuse me, to be able to do what you want without a company to say, nah, you can't do that, or a company bricking your whole shit.
Okay, so you want me to go inside a game that a company made and intended to me to play and change up their creation?
It's yours. You're able to do what you want.
But it's their creation. You want me to change their vision? What? That doesn't make any sense.
Console peasant, son. You able to? You bought the game. It's your game.
But again, hold on. Wait a second.
You don't know how video games work, dude. You don't buy.
Telling me, hold on, Michy, hold on. So you're telling me that I need to spend
Xbox and PS, PlayStation 4, you cannot do what you want with that game. On PC, I can
put it in. I can take it out. Pause.
You can do that. But if
I can launch the game.
Shit, you gotta find
everything you do with your games. I can do except for mods. So again, why do I need to own a PC outside of graphics?
It's like this. Would you rather own a level 100 Mewtwo or a level 5 Pidgey, which is your console?
I'll get the level 5 Pidgey and be happy with that because I can fly.
You know what? The funny the funny part about.
Hey, bro, I got love.
Hey, man, that Pidgey go level 5 to level fucking 50, and I can fly and use that.
This is the funny part about that comparison. The person that could get a level 100 Mewtwo wouldn't fuck with a level 5 Pidgey. So if you are a level 5 Pidgey person trying to get a Mewtwo, you're gonna fuck up. You're not catching that Mewtwo. If you in a level 5 Pidgey area, how are you catching level 100 Mewtwo? Make that work.
Well, technically, in the old Pokemon, that's where you did catch.
I don't know what you're talking about because I'm not trying to catch a Pidgey. Neither. I'm trying to get a console.
You still didn't answer the question because if mods is your only answer, no, I'm saying if mods is your only answer for me to have to pick up a PC, then I'm not sold because I don't care about that stuff.
And plus, we have better sales than you, more games that you.
Who cares? See, that's where you have me wrong. You're barking up the wrong tree there because I buy games that I want. I don't wait for sales. Next.
Yeah, that too, and.
Son, you don't have to wait for sales. There's many places that you could get your games from.
But
again, I don't wait for sales, period. I buy my games.
I didn't say you have to wait for sales.
You buying a some of those license codes not even like,
some of those license codes not even like illegal or legal. You know what I mean? Some of them just like.
Okay, so I want to make sure I have this right. Outside of graphics, because we're not mentioning graphics, I should spend $1,500 to $2,000 on a capable PC so I can have mods and.
I don't know why you're spending that much money on PC.
Well, I'm gonna game in 4K. Obviously, why else would I have this $1,600 4K TV sitting on my wall? Unless I'm gaming 4K.
This is thing called a potato masher that costs $500, sir.
Yeah, and I'm gonna have that best checkerboard 4K in the world, and I'm gonna enjoy that shit for $500. No. So again, what are you talking?
Hey yo, but moving this thing along, guys. We're gonna get into the outros right now. To close this thing out. I mean, you know.
Hey, hold up. There was somebody that personally had something to talk to me about.
I mean.
Oh, that's Kevin.
Yeah.
Oh man, That nigga blocked me. I can't two shit what the fuck he gotta say.
Oh, wait.
Hold on.
Man, you a super
How you gonna talk down to the console peasants like that?
He blocked me. I didn't block him. I had no beef with him until he blocked me. So
Yeah, I blocked you. You weird ass nigga. That's why I blocked
I thought since you had
Wait.
That's why you got blocked. Yeah, I'm already out and about right now, but I made sure I came in here because this fucking weirdo ass nigga slipped through the cracks. First and foremost, don't you ever in your fucking life try to speak up on me or my motherfucking wife, nigga. I will come out. No, hold up. I will come out there and see your ass personally, nigga. You can know where I'm at or whatever. When you fucking see me face to face, nigga, you will get these hands. You said shit about me, nigga. I seen the screenshot. You little fucking weirdo. Weirdo ass nigga. You
I say shit about you. I see your wife. Come on. Hey, son, I see your wife keep jumping out there.
Jumping out or not, bitch. It don't fucking concern you in the first place. So why the fuck are you jumping out for another fucking nigga?
Cause he one of them.
Explain to me that. Because you a fucking weirdo ass nigga. That's why.
I said nigga, I had to say the fuck I said, nigga.
Hold on, let's get behind this. First of all, check this out. This is the
like I said, you gonna get these fucking Chicago hands.
Hold on, wait.
Nigga, I blocked you on Facebook because you was saying some weirdo shit on my page, you bitch ass nigga. That's why you fucking got blocked.
Wait, okay, hold on. One at a time. Wait
a second. Hold on. Hey, listen, Josh.
Fucking weirdo ass nigga. Fucking
this is the
hold on, wait. Let's let him go on Discord and get some friends. Wait.
This is the
lonely ass nigga.
This is the council podcast. You know, Kev is an official council member, so you can't come out here and ask
Draco.
What is he doing here, or what? I don't know where that question came from.
Yo, I think he installed the argument mod.
Yeah.
Nah, but
got nerve.
Real strong.
Yo, check this out. I don't know what's going on here, but
like I say, he slipped through the cracks because for one, once I found out it was this weak ass nigga, you wouldn't even made it this far. So be happy that you made it this far, bitch ass nigga.
Yo, why this feel like Vic Mensa versus AK Academics right here?
Yo, what happened? Like, what?
Yeah, what happened was he got in his fucking feelings because I blocked the fucking another weirdo ass nigga.
Who's the weirdo?
His fucking wife came at me over some silly ass shit, and I blocked this nigga over a fucking month ago. So you got this weirdo ass nigga co-signing for another weirdo talking about, oh, he blocked me. I don't know why he blocked me. I blocked you because you were saying some weird shit on my personal page, nigga. I don't let you niggas slip through the cracks no more. All you weak ass weirdo ass niggas getting blocked on site. So I see some weird shit coming from you niggas.
Get that fucking nut out your damn throat.
Hold on, Chev, who's the first weirdo?
The first weirdo is that nigga David Bond and his fucking wife Bernadette or whatever Pender fucking tagging me over some weak ass shit over a month ago.
He like talking about people's wives, but he won't let somebody talk about his bitch ass wife. I find that to be funny.
Hey. Hold on.
Are you about to get
one at a time? Hold on, guys. Okay, yo, Suffer. Hold on. I gotta stop everything. Hold on. Suffer.
Let Kev handle it.
Yeah, I'm quiet.
First off,
you got the floor.
All I said was his wife or fiance tagged me. I didn't say anything about her damaging. So first off, before you fix your dick suckers to say anything else, watch your fucking mouth. You fucking weirdo. Oh, man. So all this bitch ass shit you talking about when that comment talking about my wife talking out of pocket, what the fuck you expect her to do? Now, secondly, on top of that, you ain't had shit to do with it. You ain't had shit to do with it, nigga. So why the fuck are you once again fixing your dick suckers to mention me or my fucking wife?
All you doing is garbage in that. All you doing is fucking nut.
Because the only thing is coming out for me is that she being a fucking weirdo for another man.
Unless your wife is a mother. The only person I was talking to.
I don't give a fuck if you was talking to her now, motherfucker. You ain't got no fucking right. Once again, nigga, I blocked you because you was talking some stupid shit on my page. All that other shit you talking about is irrelevant, nigga. You and your fucking feelings because you got blocked. You bitch ass nigga. You getting your fucking feelings because you got blocked by another man. You fucking bitch ass nigga. You fucking faggot ass nigga. You. All you motherfucking niggas is mad because you got blocked a motherfucking month ago.
Oh,
and you in your feelings and you crying about some shit to another fucking man because you niggas a part of the block party. You bitch ass nigga. You.
Hey, yo, first of all,
and now you in your feelings again. Like I said, you slip through the cracks, niggas, because you niggas don't get this fucking far on the fucking podcast.
Listen. Let me say this.
What the hell?
One thing I don't like.
Left.
People disrespecting the family.
You better have left.
Hold on. One thing I don't like.
Scary ass bitch. That's all he is.
Hold on.
See, your watch keep still talking shit.
I don't give a fuck, nigga.
Hold on.
Oh, shit.
You act like
All right, hold on, wait, guys. Let Barry talk.
I'll meet him after this. But one thing I don't like is people disrespecting the council family. This is family to me. So anybody disrespect the council, that is a no in this hand anyway. You know, I didn't even know what was going on here. I'm not here to talk about the games and all that stuff. But if I'd have knew this was happening, I'm gonna keep it 100. I wouldn't even invite you on here. Be 100. But at the end of the day, you can't be defending no David Bond. That dude is a weirdo. Okay, that is strike one. Strike two, disrespecting the council.
Strike three.
You know, and shit, disrespecting the CC like that. That's strike three. That is strike three. You know what I mean? But yo, at the end of the day, I doubt this is gonna get hashed out. I think certain things has been said that is way beyond being hashed out. But we're gonna definitely go into the outros. I'm gonna unmute everybody, but we're gonna go into the outro.
Y'all have got to get me on some more of these.
I mean, I just want to say to everybody in the chat,
Kev got to unmute himself. I can't unmute them, so they got to unmute them.
Am I muted? Hold up.
No, you're not muted.
Oh,
you're not muted.
Okay.
Wait, am I muted?
Nah, like I was trying to say, you're not muted, Alex. To everybody in the chat, normally, things like this we don't do, but I actually just found out about this in the middle of the podcast as well. To suffer again. I'm sorry that this had to happen. Well, I'm not sorry, but I am sorry that it happened in this manner. Again, hopefully next time you'll learn not to.
Wow, my fucking mic was muted that whole fucking time.
Yeah, you was muted, bitch. Be silent, ho. What the fuck you mean, nigga? You already out of your motherfucking you out of your fucking territory, ho ass nigga.
Yo, so
I'm exactly in my motherfucking territory, bitch.
Nigga, you in your you out of your fucking lane, bitch. Because for one, you don't belong here with us normal folk, you bitch ass nigga. Like I said, you was in your feelings because you got blocked, and you was whining to another fucking man because you got blocked.
Hey, nigga, your wife ain't normal,
because
bitch.
you was motherfucking in your feelings. You got blocked because you was
nigga. Fuck you and your wife, nigga.
Nigga, I will beat your ass. What the fuck you at?
Hey, man, stuff that nigga.
Get that motherfucker out this chat, man. Fuck him.
He gotta go. He gotta go.
Anyway, look, the reason that the dude got blocked is the fucking fact that he was on some weirdo shit on my personal Facebook. So any of you motherfucking weirdos listening and you try to add me, you gonna get that block button.
Yeah, I just want to point out
David Bond is a fucking weirdo.
And
anybody associated with this nigga that's trying to defend him getting in their feelings because he got blocked is a fucking weirdo. Understand that.
That's fact.
I just want to point out, again, to everybody in the chat, if I'm sorry it had to happen like this. When it comes to the when it comes to the council, these things have happened before. And again, I understand, and this is the internet, so people feel more brave. But again, this just you can't come for the council. It just never ends well.
He lucky I ain't roasting.
I'm trying to be neutral in this situation. But again, you can't disrespect CC. You can't disrespect the council family, things like that.
Members,
I didn't even know this.
The thing, it just doesn't work like that. I remember when a certain somebody tried to disrespect. Don't bring up stuff. It's just you guys on the internet have to really learn that it's too easy to be found.
But sorry, that goes back to what I was saying earlier about PC dudes not really having no friends. Because if you had friends, you know better.
Be acting like that.
Yo, if you had fucking friends, you wouldn't be mad over another nigga getting blocked.
Facts.
I don't even got no problem with PC dudes, but that dude in particular is a fucking weirdo.
See, look, Rashad like family to me. Now we not the closest of people, but if ain't nobody else got Rashad back, I got Rashad back.
Hey yo, Rashad, welcome to the Council Podcast. Be televised. We do bash Xbox a little bit, but yo, this was your first Council Podcast appearance, and how did you feel it went?
Oh man, yeah, you know this.
Real quick, man.
Hey, this went pretty well, man. You know what I'm saying? This is lovely.
All right. You know, a little gaming with a little drama in there.
You know, much respect. You know what I'm saying? I thought at first when Kev came in earlier, he was like, "Yeah, I got some words for you. I'm gonna hit you up later." I thought it was, you know, just a little joking type of thing. I didn't know it was like on this level. So I was like, my bad for even saying Kev not here. I didn't even want to jump into that. I thought it was like some funny shit, you know, clowning type shit. That nigga came back and was, "Yeah, you old bitch ass motherfucker." Like, oh shit.
When Kev came in here and was like, "Oh, you this person," I thought the same as you. So we had to go back into the lab. You know what I mean? I was like, "Oh, what's going on here?" I didn't know what's going on. You know, he mentioned it a little bit. I'm like, okay. You know, I'm a person that likes to give, you know, people the benefit of the doubt a little bit, right?
Now you messy as hell.
But the way how he was, you know, portraying and still going at it, I was like, nah. You can't. You're not gonna do that. You gonna get the eject.
And then you showing out because you on the internet and because you in a podcast, you want to show out. Which, in the grand scheme of things, you know,
won't happen.
At this current time, we can't reach out and touch nobody. So you can say whatever the fuck you want to, and you say.
My man Cass said, "Nigga, I will beat your ass."
No, bro. Like, in the background, like, "Yeah, you old bitch." I'm like, "Oh shit!" Like, yeah.
Oh,
man. I done seen too many people get messed up.
People gotta understand.
Then they get caught slipping.
People gotta understand that it's you can say something about one person all day long, you know what I mean? But when you start bringing up somebody's family and they, you know, wife and kids,
that's,
you know what I mean? I'm not gonna tell Kev, "Oh, Kev, chill out." I'm gonna let him do what he gotta say. Say what he gotta say. Yeah, that's what
niggas start taking shit real serious. Man, you remember that shit? I don't know if y'all remember now, but y'all remember that shit back in the I think a couple years back where and Bang Bang I was going at it with one of these motherfuckers, man. They created a whole new page with my name, taking my pictures and shit.
Yeah, the dude that started messaging your family and stuff.
Yeah, bro, you know what I'm saying? Talking to my mama and shit. Like what the fuck, dog? Like, does it ever get that serious? Niggas really get that mad?
I just want to say this, that definitely disrespectful to like talk about family members like that, even online. Like, it's always gonna come back to you in the future.
Exactly, Alex, man. You can't be doing that stuff, man. But yo, Kev, I know Kev wanted to say something real quick.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We won't have a regular outro today, guys. You know, our outro is usually 40 minutes long anyway. So hey, you know what I mean?
Yo,
you got it.
All I want to say, no, Kev.
Shout out to Negro up a little bit.
Yo, he talking trash and Bang Bang, nigga. First off, let this be clear. The reason that this dude Joshua Davis, that is his full fucking name, he got blocked off my channel. I mean, off my fucking page because he was talking some weird ass fucking anti-Muslim shit, and I got family that's fucking Muslim. So that's the reason that he got blocked off my page. Cause it was some political shit about some Muslims and whatnot. And he just started talking about like they deserve to die and some fuckboy shit. So I blocked him. So he's been mad and in his fucking feelings ever since. And then the other dude, David Bond, he got blocked because by association for being on some weird shit with Bari, and I blocked his ass for that because I just didn't want to deal with it. So if you get on some weird shit
on site. That dude is weird, man. Yo, these people don't know there's a thin line. Like, yo, I'm very, you know, my personal life is very private. So if I add you on my Facebook, I'm giving you that text, like, okay, you know, you're gonna see some of my personal stuff that's going on. My personal stuff and gaming doesn't correlate over here. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, that's the reason why I join these Facebook groups, you know, these gaming groups, so I can speak on gaming. If anybody is a friend of mine on Facebook, you will know that you don't see no gaming at all on my joint, on my Facebook. You know what I mean? Anybody that usually have like a YouTube name or gaming pick, you're not coming on my Facebook. I'm just keeping it 100. You know what I mean? I'm just keeping unless I really know you or I met you. But this guy, David Bond, you know, at first I added him because I was like, all right, let me see what he's about. Then he keep bringing up, you know, I'll post a picture, you know, personal stuff, you know, post a picture of family, whatever. This guy's talking about ponies on my personal pic. I was like, get the fuck off my Facebook. So I deleted him off my Facebook. This guy's messaging me. Oh, why you deleting me? I told him, I said, yo, my man, I don't do that gaming bang bang crap on my Facebook. Not even Zaire do that on my Facebook. How the fuck your weirdo ass gonna be doing that on my face? You are out of your mind. Yep. Then, you know, on Facebook, even though somebody's not your friend, sometimes when you put out a picture, it will still be like public. So this dude be coming on my public pictures, writing some Sony pony shit. And I just blocked him. Then this dude messaged me on PSN talking about, why did you block me? I'm sorry. I said, no, I told him straight up, you are blocked because you keep coming every time. I keep telling you, stop doing that little pony PlayStation, Xbox crap. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't give a damn about that. This is not the Facebook groups. It's my personal Facebook. You keep doing it. So I just blocked him. I was like, he's weird. You know what I mean? What Kev blocked him for whatever.
What man go that hard for another man?
That's my point. That's why I say he a fucking weirdo. All the motherfuckers is fucking weird, man.
And the females are weird.
Motherfuckers got some fucking mental issues or something, man. That's the reason that he got blocked and he's in his feelings. He's in bang bang talking that cash, knowing damn well if he's face to face, he get his ass whooped because the nigga's pussy anyway. He upset and he even before he got blocked, he used to message me on some weird shit. I just ignored it. But he's motherfucking in his feelings because I blocked him, and David Bond is in his feelings because he got blocked for the shit that he did with Bari. So all in all, it's just a circle jerk of weirdos being pissed off about other men that they can't talk to on fucking social media sites. Fucking weirdo ass niggas that'll get punched in the fucking face. Bitch ass niggas. That's all I got to say.
Understand that, yo, just because I like your post and bang bang for, you know what I mean, whatever reasons, that don't mean we friends, man. I just liked your damn post. I thought it was funny, you know what I mean? I cook a like, it's like, ha, keep it moving. You know what I mean? These dudes are trying to add you and they're writing on your profile pic. You know what I mean? Because, you know, like I said, you put it on the mobile, say you do a little quick you know, mobile pic, you put it up there, it's going to be public until you get home or get on a computer to lock it to your friends or whatever. And these dudes see the opportunity. I don't know how the fuck you know I even post a pic. You're not even my friend. You know what I mean? I don't know how you know I post something on there. Like you had to be just watching me. You know what I mean? Or whatever I do to watch me to know that I post something or something. It's just crazy.
That one song.
So once I see that he was like defending David Bond, I was like, yeah, that's something not right with that dude because that dude is weird. But I digress.
Yeah, old boy be trying to use my wife as an excuse to motherfucking get at me. Like my wife is not going, you know what I'm saying, speak on something that is associated with me.
That's just part of council too.
CC's not gonna back down. CC's gonna give you her one too.
That's way more outspoken than you. Like,
oh man,
you're like, this is unusual for you. Like this is the Gemini Chicago side coming out of you because you don't be like this all the time. That's how I know somebody either fucking with you or fucking with CC, and I already know how you are. He shouldn't even came at no female, no way. That's some bitch nigga shit.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what's good with these dudes on the internet? Yo, we talking about this. Hold up. What's good with these dudes on the internet disrespecting these women's, man? Like, what's good with y'all?
Man, I should just get along.
Like, people out y'all mind, man. Like, what's wrong with y'all?
It's something even further than that, because what makes you want one man's attention so much that you have to go to extremes to get his attention?
That's got to be real suspect.
Like, that ain't normal, like, at all. And, you know, I joke about people not having friends and everything else, but you go a long way to make people smile and to get the approval of others. And some stuff is just uncalled for. And if you got to go through all that to get some attention, you have a sad existence. You shouldn't have to go to bringing up people's wives. If I ever talk shit about somebody, I talk shit about them. I can shoot the dozens with anybody. Everybody knows that. Yeah. I came from a long line of shit talkers. And I actually encourage the back and forth. Because at the end of the day, we're going to find out who got the juice and who don't. But
at the end of the day, you should never like if you have an issue with somebody, speak on that person. You ain't gotta bring up somebody's wife or kids.
I think that's the minute you go away from me, you lost.
Yeah, that's real cowardly.
That's rap.
You know what I mean? I don't really care. Like, I'm a type of person like, yo, you can say whatever you want to say about me, but like you say stuff about like people I care for, I'm gonna roast you. 'Cause I can roast people. I just don't be doing it that much, but I will roast you.
And the
And
thing
you will get in your feelings.
But see, the thing is also
anybody that followed that shit that happened with Jaleesa, y'all know.
Oh yeah, that's
y'all know. Y'all know how the council get.
But see, the thing is, I didn't need y'all to do that. Y'all just did that shit for the hell of it, because it was.
Y'all dudes gotta stop.
Man, what? It was a Thursday, wasn't it?
The Power Rangers.
Good reason.
Yeah, like
nah, it was a Sunday, but dude got sunned anyway.
But the chicks in the council, believe me, we don't need these men to defend us. They just do it because they know what it is. But me, CC, Timbo, all of us in here, you know what I'm saying? We can defend ourselves. Believe me. Timbo.
Man, for $49.95, we are defending women. If you need some defense on this,
like we don't need defending, but of course they're gonna come to our help because we don't fuck with nobody. But believe me, we can take care of ourselves in these disagreements. But you ain't got to be so disrespectful. Like, that shit was crazy.
Yeah, because I mean, at the end of the day, like I said, yo, really and truly, bro, like, yo, if I knew any of this stuff beforehand, like, you know what I'm saying, I wasn't even paying attention like that. You know what I mean? My man,
you good? You good?
My man hit me up, was like, yo, can I be on a podcast? I was like, you know what? Let me get a different perspective from everybody. I didn't even know he was like a PC guy like that. Honestly, I thought he was like an Xbox guy.
Yo, real talk. You know what some of y'all need to do? And y'all gonna laugh. I'm being serious. Not y'all on the panel. I'm talking about just people that be out here disrespecting women. Y'all need to listen to R&B. Listen, don't look. R&B. Listen, man. R&B will mellow you the fuck out. Like, you will be walking around Google-eyed at these women's, man. R&B and shit. I'm sorry, I've been listening to R&B for like 2 months straight now. But yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
I don't know what the hell happened today, but that was just out of the ordinary. I didn't even see none of this coming. Me and Rashad.
I was like, wide open. Like, I was like,
I ain't see because my man had a very strong opinion on councils and PCs. I was like, that's cool. I rock with that. We can go back and forth and do a little jab and stuff like that. But I didn't know, you know what I'm saying? Like, when Kev came in here, like I said, I had to, go into the DMs, down in the DMs. I was like, what the hell's going on here, man? You know what I mean?
Listen, this is what y'all need to do. Go to Apple Music, right? Download SZA's new album. Listen, that should have changed your life. Listen to that album. You will be holding in.
But now, real rap though. Normally, on a council podcast, we're definitely a little bit more. What's the word?
Objective and calm.
No, not a little bit more, I guess, cleaner. Is that a proper word? Because it's Friday, it's a more chill day. I would have been hitting up people like, hey man, your language. But it's a Friday. I was like, yo, just let it rock. It's flowing, it's moving. You know what I mean? It's running smooth, man. But yo, I can't have my man just disrespect the family like that. That's one thing. I don't care who you are. That's not gonna happen. Right from the rate. If it is continuing, you will get a roast, and people will be in live stream.
I just hope in the future that like everyone can like get along, don't have to bring like families and stuff like that. But I know there's gonna be people like coming out in the woodworks and stuff like that, as Keith said. But hopefully, like in the future, it'll be better.
Yeah, man. Look at my man. My man Alex is cool and collect. You know what I mean? He's letting y'all know. He's like, yo, let's respect each other, man.
I mean, he a PlayStation gamer, so what he need to be mad about?
He's mature. That's what you're trying to speak from your heart, Persona.
He out here listening to R&B. He chilling. He's mellow. My man, relax.
But yo, let's close this up. I don't want the outro to be too long. The guest is in here. Make sure you drop your YouTube channels in the link, or message me your YouTube channels. Just so I can make sure everything is copacetic with that. But yo, do you guys have any shout outs before we head out, man? And I'm definitely gonna give Kev the floor.
Yeah, let Kev go. Sorry, Michy.
Oh, don't worry.
I'll make mine quick. Just real quick. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. I really appreciate you guys. You guys are amazing. You guys support all of us, and we all appreciate you guys. Mind of a Gamer will be tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Gaming with Persona's channel. Make sure you start your mornings off right. Again, shout out to everybody. I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I'm gonna give y'all some stuff to listen to. R&B wise, listen to SZA Control. Listen to Her Volume 2. Shit's amazing. Listen to Kalani's new album. I forgot the name of it. And listen to I can't think of the other one, but yo, y'all need some R&B in your life. Y'all too angry. And yeah, that's it, man. I hope you guys have a great weekend. Hope to see y'all tomorrow. And that's it.
What's up, man? Yeah, you already heard the man. Mind of a Gamer tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. Make sure you start your morning off right. He need to patent that, put that on a t-shirt or something. You know what I mean? Get that thing. You feel me, Alex? Do you see the vision?
TM.
You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
We're gonna work it out.
We progressives out here. We progressed with the list. You gotta say it with a list though, Alex. We progressed. You know what I mean? But
they don't have a T.
Oh yeah, we gotta emphasize it. But Michy always gotta come correct. Yeah, we gotta come correct, man. But no, Alex, man, any shout outs that you have, man?
I would just like to say that I'll be dropping a one-on-one with my league from E3. And
only good peoples.
And also shout out to Negro Grow Up a Little. He was with me also. Negro Grow Up a Little.
Hold on, Alex.
it's
his name. Yo, my man.
Yeah, it's
hold on.
YouTube
hold
name.
on. Let's look at the panel real quick.
I didn't want to say that because of the name.
Oh shit.
NEGROW a little. That's how
you got some cojones on you right there.
Mario, I don't know why you getting all defensive. You ain't even black.
Oh shit.
Oh man, god damn.
Go ahead. My bad, bro. My bad. I'm just
you messy.
I'll say thank you for having me on here. It's been a pleasure as always. Trying to find my voice. Getting used to this whole podcast thing, getting a little bit better, I would say. But
yeah,
I'll just like to say thank you though.
Nah, you definitely good, man. Just keep going at it. Sometimes, yo, if one thing would help is just you do a live stream and just talk, man. Get the audience out there, and that's like good practice for just just talking. You know what I mean? Making things up on the fly or whatever. Like
definitely.
Believe me, all of us started at the beginning, and none of us were great at it. Believe me,
man.
Yeah, man. You know what I mean? Yo, Crunk.
What's happening?
You know what I mean? Any shout outs?
Yeah, man. We just got a shout out to the chat. The chat was like us in here, like what the hell is going on? But shouts out to them. To all the council members and all that. This was a crazy Friday night. But it's all right though. I should be on Mind the Gamer in the morning, so hopefully I'll wake my ass up.
Facts.
Be on there. Shouts out to She Attack, and also shouts out to all my peeps that was at E3. Mama Cita, Red Infamy. Shouts out
to her also. Pretty chill.
Yeah, shouts out to Nick and all of the community that I know who got a chance to experience E3. I know it was amazing, and I've been talking to people and learning about their experiences and what they did out there and stuff. So shouts out to all of the community that the people that I actually know who had a great time at E3. And let me see. Anything else I want to say? No, I'm good. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah, big shout out to everybody, man. Yo, me, Chi. Any shout outs?
Oh shit! Before Michy go and bless us with his last word, shouts out again to my boy Sendarius Thornwell, who made the NBA going to the Clippers. Shouts out.
I'm gonna definitely be looking him up too, man.
He was just on the news. SEC Player of the Year, all that good stuff. Yeah.
The hookups.
That's gonna be That's gonna be
I'm thinking the same shit, but hook up.
That's gonna be a test right there on the Clippers, man. Because
he going to the Clippers. Chris Paul and Blake Griffin just opted out of their contracts, so they're rebuilding. Yeah, they just did that a couple of hours ago.
Let me catch up because I was just about to say, I was like,
that team out of their contracts, so I guess they going somewhere, or they're gonna have to pay those bands. But yeah, man, shouts out to my boy. He was just on the news a few minutes ago. But yeah, man, he's the first player to come from here to go to the NBA. So yeah, man, second round, 42nd. Now, Michy, you got the floor.
Well, I ain't gonna be too savage. I think we've had enough savagery for a day. So, send a shout out to my beautiful wife. Yeah. Nobody asked you for that.
Oh Lord.
Thank you and I love you. I hope you enjoy your TV that costs as much as old boy PC.
Oh damn.
I hope you get the highest quality images on this TV that only you can get from this TV. May no HDR be higher than your HDR. You have the finest.
Oh shit.
That Vizio can provide.
Shout out to the lonely PC niggas. Don't forget.
I was about to get that. I was gonna get that.
Oh yeah, I was gonna get that too.
Yeah,
so
Michi's a build up, man. He builds up, man. You gotta let him wind up.
Shout out to my Xbox gamers. And this is why you get credit today. Because no matter how weird you Xbox people are, some of y'all are weird as shit. You at least have friends.
That is true.
The backbone of Xbox Live is the friends. It's the multiplayer. It's the people you game with and you have fun with. So if you ain't doing shit else on Xbox Live, you are having fun with your friends. So we have to take a moment of silence for those less fortunate who don't have friends, who don't have a friends list.
Because it's real.
Who can't buy a game they really want until it go on sale and it's at least 55% off.
God damn.
People who can't buy a game unless they got a little blue tag on it. People who can't buy a game without the word sale attached to it, but they will tell you how much they spent on their rig, but they can't spend on their games. They playing on the regular keyboard and mouse. They don't even have the high-tech stuff. They just have the regular dusty-ass keyboard and mouse.
Yo, they don't have a mouse pad?
Amen. They don't even have a mouse pad.
Oh my god.
They got the keyboard.
Nah, they got a mouse pad, but the mouse pad is of Gavin, weirdo ass.
They got the keyboard sitting on the bed and the mouse on the mattress because they don't really have a computer desk. But you know the USB cable is long, so you can pull the shit from the floor to the bed and game on the bed. And just shout out to you guys for Xbox guys for not being so fucking weird. You know, you can talk shit about an Xbox guy, but Xbox guys have friends. And no matter how wrong you are, they'll have each other back. And then after all the shit's over, they'll be like, you know, you fucked up, right? But it's all right. We fuck up together. And that's it. There's a friendship there, but it's no, damn, let me see who attention I can get today. I mean, that's not even troll shit. That's just sad. Like,
so you trying to say, Michy, these dudes got Xbox Live and they still ain't got no friends?
Oh, nope. Man.
Well, no. They don't even have Xbox Live because they game on PC, right? And they can have games like Gears of War 4, right? Which you can play on your PC because you have access to it. But you have to sign up to Xbox Live. You can't play it without Xbox Live. You know what they'll say? I ain't playing that shit. So what's the use in you saying stuff like, oh, it's on PC now? You ain't playing it. That's a joke for us to make because your dumb ass don't want to use the feature and you have it. You can't take our jokes. Find your own lane. Get your own shit to make shit multi-platinum and your own reasons for saying that shit. If you ain't willing to prove that the shit's multi-plat, like I can show you that I got Gears of War on my PC. I can go and check people's friends list on Forza Horizon 3 and tell you people ain't getting trophies for getting to level 20 or they ain't jumping across the goddamn grass. They make all that hype about driving off road and can't drive across the goddamn grass. But you can't do that because you broke and you don't have no friends. So why would you get the game? Because you ain't got nobody to play with. Y'all need some attention. I would say you need a girl, but maybe not because you're trying to get the attention of men.
You need R&B.
Amen.
You need some help. You need some better games. You need some AAA exclusives. Something. What is it that we have that they don't have? Because they need some help. Basically, friends in a friends list and a dedicated party chat system. Maybe that helps, but yeah. It's a sad state of affairs. And that ain't every PC gamer, but
most.
We understand.
Yo, Alex gets so much respect with them ad-libs. My man said most.
Facts, yo. But yo, we get everybody. Yo, Rashad, man. Any shout outs? I know this is your first time on the Council podcast. I know it was a little bit intimidating for you. I know you're nervous a little bit, but you know, you overcame your fear.
Nah, nigga.
You trying to say I was wrong. That's what go ahead, man. You know what I mean? Since you're right, go ahead.
I mean, this shit was great, man. I mean, I appreciate y'all having me. Hopefully, I can get on a bunch more in the future, man. This was entertaining. You know what I'm saying? Good, healthy gaming talk. Shout out to my girl in the background doing her thing with makeup. Y'all don't know her. I want to say shout out to all my gaming brothers on you know, PS.
Figure out what the fuck going on.
I know, right? Hey, she can hear it through my headset too. She was laughing too. Man, goddamn. But shout out to all the niggas that really be gaming, man. You know what I'm saying? No frauds. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all my people at the round table for the Xbox Defense Force. And and shout out to Timbo, you know what I'm saying? We met on 362, you know what I'm saying? We all became family, you know what I'm saying? And got real close. I've been knowing y'all for goddamn, I've been knowing y'all for like
3 years.
Nah, probably
about 8, about 8-9 years, huh?
3 years.
God damn.
Oh, that's good.
But yeah, man. This was shout out to Kev for keeping it real, you know what I'm saying? Him and his wife. I'm not taking no shit from this bitch ass nigga. I mean, well, let me chill. But yeah, bro. You know what I'm saying? Much respect, man. You know what I'm saying? Just glad to be here, man. So don't forget a nigga on the next one though. Sorry for the nigga shit.
I mean, I like that you apologize and you know you kept at it, man. That's a very, you know, very persuasive person right there. You know what I mean? So you know, I respect it. You know what I mean? But nah, man, on a Friday, you know, much more a little chill. Probably back on a Thursday, we're going back to our little, you know, mantra things. But, you know, it's all good. But I have to say the best to last real quick because, you know, I'm a person. I like people to get their thoughts and their things off their mind. And I know Kev got a few things to say, and he's going to have the floor to say it. Because at the end of the day, like I said, you talked about the council. Well, you know, you can talk about the council. Man. You can talk about the council. I don't really talk about the council, but if you talk about, like, you know, personal family shit, then you're going to get this work. That's real right. But go ahead, Kev. Any shout outs or anything you got to say?
For the council, if we ain't asked for you, fall back. My fault.
I'm actually calm now. So I do want to apologize to folks because I don't really act like this.
Fuck that. Don't apologize.
It was just
fire.
It was just one of them instances where dude was talking out of his body and whatnot.
Speak from your heart, bro.
You know what I'm saying? I had to let it be known.
You gotta say it with force.
Yes, it was nut in his stomach.
Oh, thank you. CC said you can be politically correct if you want.
She already. Well, I don't know if y'all. I'm pretty sure y'all heard her anyway when she was sending shots to old boy.
Oh yeah, we heard.
But yeah, dude was talking out of his body, man. Like I said, the main reason that he got blocked because he was on my page talking crazy and reckless about Muslims and whatnot. And I don't have a problem with anybody, even the PC guys. But you got your instances where you got weirdos like old dude. Because he was upset because I blocked another guy, and I guess he called himself trying to use this as a chance to speak his mind because he sees somebody don't like me, so he wanted, you know, vent and express why he doesn't like me.
And that came out the girls.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and speaking of my wife, and that's just something you don't do because regardless of whatever I was going through with that dude Davis Bond, I don't even see the point of him bringing up my wife, talking about my wife was talking reckless. Like, so the fuck what? You know what I'm saying? Right. And the thing was, his wife tagged me on a post out of the blue. And mind you all, this dude has been blocked for a month. I've blocked this dude about a month. It's going on about 2 months. And his fiance, girlfriend, whatever she is, tagged me talking about I'm fake and she wished nothing but bad things happened to me. And then this dude, David Bond, was venting on his personal page. Yeah, she tagged me in Bang Bang, and then it leaked over to his page. Then I got a screenshot of him venting on his page. Then that dude Joshua, the bitch ass nigga who got kicked out, was mentioning my wife. So I didn't, as you see, I didn't care about nobody mentioning me. But when you mention my wife, my family, anything, you gonna get that work.
Both sides.
So that's the reason, you know what I'm saying, I came on here as hot as I was, you know what I'm saying? But apologies, because I usually don't do that. But overall, if you're not a weirdo, then you won't get blocked. If you're not a weirdo, then I will converse with you. But if you are a weirdo, messaging me, Facebook calling me, because there's some other weirdos who did that shit this week, I'm going to block you. Yo, I showed y'all the screenshot earlier, man.
Sliding through the cracks.
That dude messaged me when I was at work, Facebook calling me on some weird shit. I will block you.
I went after their wives and they blocked me.
Damn, nigga was Facebook calling me. What kind of shit?
What is going on?
It wasn't that Joshua dude. It was another weird dude.
That's
I don't.
Yo, the devil is a motherfucking liar.
They all have homeboy parties wearing pink tutus.
They all got that cologne obsession for me.
For real.
But overall, old boy was mad because he got blocked and whatnot. And the fact that he was mad because of another man, it's some weird shit in itself. Regardless of how much the old dude was trying to disrespect my wife and me, saying whatever the fuck he was trying to say, that is the truth. I got screenshots to prove it. And dude is a weirdo. So if you're gonna be on some weird shit trying to mention up folks' wives, then you're gonna get talked about, and you might even get your ass beat because motherfuckers act like I can't fly across this damn country.
Oh shit! That man said, "Family fly for free."
See them at PSX.
For real. I can't find out where you at. I don't give a fuck if it's incriminating or not right now, but just know I can't find out where you at.
I'm gonna tell you this one time.
Bang bang on that, bitch.
MistaOfficialVG, Kev. I'm gonna tell you this one time and one time only. Speak from your heart.
This guy, yeah.
Yo, man, oh boy, like Facebook calling though, like what?
Yeah, that was another weirdo, man. But look, if you on some weird shit, I will block you and I will ignore the fuck out of you. So
what's so bad about being ignored, though? Wait, what's so bad about being ignored?
I don't know. The fact that motherfuckers would even be so butthurt and like distraught because I blocked them and sending their wives and fucking having circle jerk sessions about being blocked. It's some weird shit in itself, and I don't see anything that can defend that. Because if a person blocks you, regardless of whatever, then
yeah, real talk. I don't give a damn if somebody will block me. Like if I don't really rock,
right, I'll just move on. Like I don't see the point. I'll move on.
I don't really care.
I mean, look,
I'm like, oh well, whatever.
Oh what?
Shit. Yo, I tell y'all not to follow me on YouTube. I don't give a shit. I'd be like, look, I don't care if you watch. I don't care if you give me a view. I don't give a shit if you give me a like. I don't give a fuck if you sweat me.
I don't know why people so wrapped up in like, oh, but you blocked me. Like, yo, you really mad that somebody blocked you? Like,
because we live in that sensitive age where people they need
the confirmation of other people.
They wear their heart on their keyboard.
Like, say Michy blocked me. Then I feel some type of way, like, oh damn, you know what I mean? Michy.
I mean, yeah, because that's fam.
Yeah. But like somebody that I don't even know from a Facebook group, that person blocked me. Like, man, people probably block me because they don't like what I post. So I don't give a damn. Like, go ahead and do what you gotta do.
At the end of the day,
yeah.
Don't try to come for the council.
Yeah. Oh, and speaking of which, one last thing. While he talking, being all in his feelings, this fool went around and blocked Jaleesa. So what the fuck does that tell you?
Fucking females? Oh hell,
right.
Hell no, bro.
Hey, Crunk, can you confirm?
How the hell you gonna try to talk shit about?
Nigga acting like that.
Can you confirm?
Lord.
Can you confirm, Crunk?
Females, man?
Nah, he ain't blocked me. I don't think.
Oh, okay. I read that wrong. My bad.
Nah, he didn't block me.
You out here
okay.
blocking.
Nah, he said for you to unblock him and handle it like a man and don't bring your wife into it or some shit.
Handle it like a man.
He the one who brought my wife into it, even when he was blocked.
Honestly, I think this dude like you.
Yo, dude is on some weirdo shit. That's why I said, like, man, if I was to unblock him, I had a fucking the screenshots, whatever, from old boy messaging me about some other shit. He would already message me about some unnecessary ass shit anyway when he was unblocked. So
he here talking to me about Muslims and some. I'm just
man, dude is stupid, man. But I apologize, yo. I don't act like this on the regular. But when you bring in family, then you gonna get a whole nother
only when he
side.
plays Uncharted.
What are you apologizing for, man?
Hey, man, because I don't like to really bring that type of shit onto the streams, but I couldn't help myself today.
Somebody disrespecting your family, you gotta do what you gotta do. Also real junk, because this wasn't even like no set up. Like your real rap. I hit up Rashad, Alex hit me up, and then my man's hit me up. He messaged me because I put in the Facebook groups. Yo, I'm looking to have like a guest on here to speak about E3 or whatever. You know what I mean? And he said that he wrote me on the comments like, yo, I sent you a DM because I'm not even friends with this dude. So you have to request it. So you don't see the message. You got to request it first. So I requested it. And he was like, yo, can I come on? I was like, all right, I'll send you an invite on Thursday. I didn't even know the dude. I was thinking like, all right.
Yeah, I don't see all the stuff anyway because I'm at work because I'm on West Coast time now. So, but when I seen that was him and I knew what it was, y'all already know. For those folks who've been listening to the entire podcast, I hopped in. My directive was already clear who I was finna get at. So, yeah. Oh,
yeah, man. Yeah, they caught me by surprise. You know, it's rare when I get caught by surprise.
Look,
they can't turn it into me.
Just don't look. I'm from Chicago, man. I don't play that bullshit, regardless of how nice I may come off to be. You talk reckless about my family, then you're gonna get them words, and you're gonna get an ass beaten, possibly, if I can find it.
Oh Lord. I guess it worked out. It worked out, eventually because I don't know what the hell was going on with that, bro.
Yeah, I was
at the end of the day, PlayStation and consoles won this fight.
And have friends.
You see that cross-platform play we just did right there? We didn't have to sign in to Xbox Live, no PSN. We just
decided to Google.
Yeah. But yo, guys, real quick before we get up out of here, I want to thank everybody once again for coming through. A whole bunch of people is in here. Sorry, I wasn't too active in the chat like that. Definitely apologize for that. But it's Friday night. You already know where the tension is at. But anyway, online arcade. A lot of tournaments is coming up. If you guys are interested in there, click the link in the description, toa.challenge.com. You'll see all the tournaments there for July, August. I have the Marvel vs. Capcom one up, but the description is not there yet, so that's going to be updated very soon. And there's a few of them other in there because there's going to be, matter of fact, due to the fact that Ultra Street Fighter 4 won during the polls of voting which game would you like to see or participate in for the online arcade. The game that we'll have added towards our tournament block will be Ultra Street Fighter 4, and that game the tournament will be in September. Just give us a couple of days and we'll get that sign up page ready for you guys with that. Also, like Persona said earlier, tune in tomorrow for Mind of a Gamer podcast at 11 a.m. Eastern time. Definitely tune out there. Anybody that supports the Council Podcast need to go over there and support Mind of a Gamer podcast as well. Even if you didn't catch it live, go ahead and watch it. Leave that like button, comment, bicker, whatever you gotta do out there, man. But definitely support, the gaming podcast is out there. Got my man Alex out here, my man Rashad. I don't know if Rashad is doing YouTube like that, Rashad is like Jamel, man. They be awesome.
Start some shit up.
There you go.
Yeah, I got a group of gamers, man. We play on both systems, and we were coming up with some ideas. To start up a channel. Not concrete yet, but be looking out for it, man. I'm if I get on another podcast and we get it set up by then, I throw it out there. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, for sure. We'll definitely link up and let people know about that. And we got my man Supersonic Wolf in the business. Yo, definitely hit up his podcast, The Greatness. I think he got another one coming too, man. Or like Platinums or something like that. I think I seen something like that as well. But definitely gonna support, the guys that be playing these games out here, man, having these podcasts out here, man. But yo, this is a little more chilled council podcast. But yo, we will return next week on Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern time, like the regular scheduled time. But yeah, man, sometimes it's cool to have it on Fridays, man. You relax and chill and bug out a little bit. But yo,
this podcast was 3.5 hours.
Oh, 3.5 hours, real?
God
damn. It's now 11:30.
Yeah, we got yo, but this is episode 108, PlayStation's Arrogance, question mark.
It's funny how the title was PlayStation Arrogance and a bunch of PlayStation niggas was getting rowdy in the chat.
Definitely, yo, honestly, this was like another topic that I was going to bring up. And I also was going to bring up like 2017 holiday lineup, but we'll do that.
Bring that up tomorrow.
We'll do that another day, another time. But episode 108 is in the books, and with all podcasts, I forgot it already, man. What I usually say? And with all podcasts, we end with
for 49 cents a day, you can buy a sad ass PC gamer, a friend, and a mod. That way, they can make their friend be whoever the hell they want them to be. So if you mad at somebody and you want that person to be somebody else, you can mod your game and play with your friend that you don't have that you have. So make it work.
Yeah.
And we go.
Hey, 4K, 120 frames a second.